was a good event, because if it was a good event, then I would, like, one of the things was that they hold this event every month. So if it was a really good event, then I would have an event to go to and sell the plushies to every month. That was just one of the big things. But yeah, it ended up not being all it was cracked up to be. I would love some freezing winds about now. Oh yeah, my partner loved it. My partner loved it. All right, let me quickly grab my food from the microwave, and then we can officially start dating some monsters. Give me one moment. All right, I'm back. My food bowl is very, very hot. So, it just needs to kind of like chill out for a second. Let me make this smaller. I need to be able to see my big chat because I'm sitting pretty far away at the moment. All right, there we go. Cool. All right, let's tab into the game and let's get started. Let me know if the audio is too quiet or too loud or whatever. I've never played a game like this before. I've seen my friend play Monster Prom, Henry, like ages ago when it came out. But I haven't seen anything of the series since then, so I guess we start dating monsters now, question mark. I do want to show the tutorials, because again, never played this game before a day in my life. I've got to fix my camera again. My camera keeps, like, moving around. Alright. I think that's good. I think we're golden. I need to put my food next to me because I need my keyboard right now. Boyfriend's not home yet, so we're just going to do a single player route for now. Let's go for about 2 hours. Yeah, that sounds good, because then the boyfriend will come home and we'll do a quick, like... Ooh, short is only an hour and a half. Okay, he might not come and play a game with us, because an hour and a half is probably too long for him. Let's do 2.5 hours. Let's do the longest one. Where's my OST? I like lo-fi beats. Lo-fi beats is nice. Aw, Kawaii Future Bass is also good. I can't hear the Fantasy Vibes one at all. Let's go lo-fi beats. Ah, SpookyCon. For some, it was just a nerdy convention. But for us... I have to press enter specifically. It was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen. Good. Alright, that's great and all. I'm hungry, chat. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here we could finally feel like no matter who we were, we belonged. Ooh, who am I? Ooh, I really like this guy. This guy's pretty cool. Ooh, is this like a coffee cake looking guy? He's cute. Ooh, I like this one too. Hang on, hang on, I gotta mute my family, like, DM chat thing. Because every time they send a message, my phone goes off, and every time my phone goes off, my camera moves. Give me a minute. Okay, finally. I think we're good. That took long enough. I like this guy. I'm caught between Frankenstein girly and zombie dude. Because my zombie Sona actually does have like the whole cheek teeth exposed thing. Like look vibe to her. I think I'm gonna go zombie guy. My name is what's our name, chat? Green? Brian? Let's go with what's a quirky zombie name that's not Brian? I don't know. I don't know why, but he looks like a Kyle. I also don't want to be named Kyle for the entire game though. Let's just go with Sylv. But maybe we could like consumer of brains. Well, yeah, I do have, actually, I like the Y. It's Diet Sylv. We've got Sylv at home. Good day. I was gonna say, yeah, I do have a zombie Sona, and my Discord server is called the Zombie Den.
Sure, let's
go. A lot of, like, zombie-themed stuff going on, in my stuff. But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own sets of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. Brains, not Brian's. That's okay, my dyslexic ass read it as brains anyway. At the end of the 4 days, the after party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Sylv ate the dog from Family Guy? Yeah, and I would do it again. What, would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the oh my god. Who are the 6 hottest nerds? Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of renowned fanfic, Liam Prom.
That's an awful idea.
Liam Delioncourt? A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dog.
Hooray!
Oh, how cute are you? Hello. Chat, I think I found my target. Doug Campbell, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved.
Count your days, fuckers.
Alright, hang on. I need to fix something really quick. There we go. Stream's not kind to me today, but we got it. Omen, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
I have the perfect cosplay for that.
Is that fucking Brandon Rogers? Was that Brandon Rogers? Nico Sharp, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shape-shifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character.
Anyway.
No, stop. Oh no, I want to fuck the clown. And April 1st, a clown idol who was contradictorily obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. Had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives? Ha! We had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. Alright, cool, that's great and all, but I need to eat some Chinese. Oh my god, chat. Chat, do you want some Chinese? It's so good. I have to choose 3 things I like. Each like is tied to one of our several romance options. Your likes will soft lock you into some... Wait, really? Ooh. You can correct the soft lock by meeting other arrows in the food court, which you'll see later. Oh, okay. So it's not really a soft lock. After the likes phase, you can choose a top 3 within a category. Okay. Okay, and that's how we get our stats. Okay, likes. 3 things you like. Forming a cult for the lulz? Okay, wait. People say that we run a cult here on the Silvertree channel, so I think this one has to be one of them. Headcanons and headcanons is also good. And nuanced villains. That's easy. Top 3 favorite animals. Wolf, owl, pony. Got new to all this, so this time we challenged ourselves with the goal of other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long.
Be one of my dreams.
Oh my god, wait, I do have a comic. I have made a comic, so this is pretty good. Cult of Clown Fucker. Now you listen here. Now you listen here. I am the one and true clown fucker, okay? I'm also fucking with this Chinese food, bro. Alright, one more thing. I'm so sorry. This is the last time I'll get up and leave before we actually heavily get into it. I just forgot one more thing. I'm back. I got my food, I got my drink, I got my water for when I run out of my drink, I'm good. Is that because you can fit into a clown car with ease? No, because fitting into a clown car with ease makes it like, you know, there's no appeal in that. I can just get in the car. A clown car is just a car for me, chat. We had so many ideas, and yet we found excuses not to work on them. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. Here's my genre. Is this action and this one romance? I wouldn't really write... I mean, I do have very heavy romantic themes in all of my stories, so I guess this one? Fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. That we were young and unafraid. I thought you used an RC car because you don't need to reach for the pedals? Chat. I thought we were friends, chat. What's going on here? I thought we were been chilling. You know what? I'm not gonna share my Chinese food with you guys. You're mean. Just clowning around? Yeah, okay, that's funny.
Let's go somewhere with chairs.
Wow, 14 boldness, 13 smarts, 12 charm, 7 creativity, and 7 fun. Okay. A little insulted, but that's fine. Wait a second, champ. Yeah, no need to rush into this. We're here to give you some tips on how to do the cons the right way. Think of it like some sort of tutorial. As everyone knows, the main activity of the con is finding love. Yeah, I know it isn't really, but this is Silv we're talking about. It's so true. I'm gonna get so smashed at this con. Silv getting roasted to a crisp day. I know! Even after I went through all of the effort to, like, mitigate my own sickness and still stream for you guys, even though I'm so incredibly sick right now, you guys still make fun of me. Look at them. They're probably aiming to get a date for that big con after party. Ah, yes. Silence speaks volumes. Well, if you... Hang on, I got a cough. I should have my tea next to me because I'm going to be doing a lot of reading. Alright, I got it. Well, if you want to get a date, you better get to know the other person and what they look for in a potential partner. Exactly. Do they share dreams and fears? Are your visions of the world in sync? Are your souls truly compatible? Too complicated. Let's say someone's personality can be defined through 5 traits. These traits up here. Yep. Call them stats. Sounds cooler and more video gamey. Tad reductive, but let's work with that. Then you have to ask yourself, is your fun high enough for someone who loves to party? Is your boldness low enough for someone who likes peace and quiet? Sometimes people are even more ambiguous, like they may like someone who's just balanced. At this point, everyone has their standards. Okay. And if by some chance you want to go to the party by yourself, which is a totally valid option if that's your jam, don't think you'll be exempt from managing your stats. You can still fail at it. Oh, really? There's more stuff to keep in mind, but let's cover that later. Okay. Cool. Have to rehearse for the next tutorial. Ooh, is this the con hall? Oh, I get to choose where I go. Hotel and outdoors, main stage, community zone, merch hall. Where's the lobby? I'll find it. Where's the community zone? Oh no, sorry. There is no community zone yet. Hotel and outdoors, lobby. I guess we can check. Is that Hatsune Miku on stage? I'm pretty sure that's Miku. Look at the 2 pigtails. Oh, the community hall's upstairs. Let's go up there. God, I'm so hot, chat. I love this zombie guy. I'm so hot. You attend an indie tabletop game showcase and get pulled into a Euro game based around the classic party game Never Have I Ever. Sorry, I need to have a sip. Throat sore. Okay. It's like the original game, but there are different point values assigned to the severity of your admissions. Ooh, that actually sounds fun. There's also there's also sudden death rules, a phone a friend mechanic, and a robber somehow. 2 hours later, you decided that never will you ever play this game again. At least you gained 2 fun hearing the embarrassing things other players admitted. Oh, look at me, I'm so fun. I'm so fun, chat. You're attending a workshop hosted by Zoe, author of Liam Prom, a popular fanfic about a world where everyone is Liam.
Enters the scene.
Thanks for coming, everyone. I'm gonna share some writing tips. Then you'll get to flash write some fics of your own. Oh, that sounds like an awesome panel. Oh. I'm so nervous. Zoe's such a good writer. What if she hates my work and stops being my friend and shadow bans me from reading Liam Prom ever again? No. My squishy boy, no.
We're not pathetic mortals.
Well, damn. Hi. Fear not, Doug. You have trained for this. The thousands of pages of fanfiction you've consumed were all leading up to this moment. Quick and dirty tips are, well, to keep your fanfic quick and dirty. Write as much as you want for the rough draft, then cut the excess and keep the sexy parts. Also, don't be afraid to get weird with it. The readers came into your house, and if they don't like how you decorate the place, they can leave. That is so true. That can go for, like, anything, including stream spaces. If you hop into my stream and you don't like what you see, you can just go away, bro. I'm gonna have some more Chinese in a second. And finally, never forget lube. That's writing advice and good life advice in general. Why do you need lube to write fanfic? Get to writing. Stir my heart and my loins. No. I lubed up my keyboard, but I keep making typos and I still don't have a good fanfic. I got one. You should write a 2-page essay on all of the good deeds I did this week. That's not a fanfic. For your mechanical keyboard. Oh, you're so right. You're so right. Doug did say he lubed his keyboards. That makes sense. I'm not doing your homework for the Redemption Arc program, Omen. Why not? It would be fictional. It fits the criteria. Surely you can do better than that. Suggest a fanfic for Doug to write. 9 to 5 dungeon? A slice of life about Doug working an office job as a low-level monster in a dungeon? Bad artists copy, good artists steal. You've heard of Liam Prom. Now it's time for OmenCon. I like this. I love it! The superior OmenCon will crush the puny Liam Prom. That scrawny motherfucker better count his days. Maybe, but we need to write it first. Got any character ideas? I mean, you gotta throw a Garfield Omen in there. Bitches love That's so true. Bitches love Garfield. Chat, put your favorite emote in chat if you love Garfield. It's me. I'm bitches. What about a lactose intolerant Omen? She loves ice cream, but every day she fights an internal battle to endure the dairy parts. Am I being called out? Am I being called out for being lactose intolerant right now? Why? Because farts are funny? Tell me a well-timed fart sound isn't the peak of humor. Fart sound is not the peak of...
That was clever.
Fine.
Indeed.
You win this round. Okay, but we're not forgetting about Garfield Omen, right? That's $1 million idea. Oh, I've got an idea for the protagonist. Good Omen. The fuck is a good Omen? Is that me licking an ice cream bowl? Fuck you. It's true, but fuck you. Call me out like that. You know, an Omen who isn't evil. And they've learned that they're bad. Oh my god. And now they've learned that they're a bad guy in most realities.
Genius.
So the other Omens will lead them down the path of villainy in the ultimate unredemption arc. Brilliant. I'm impressed, Doug. At this rate, you'll be the one running this workshop next year. Ugh, I could never take your spot. Also, public speaking makes me want to throw up. You'll spend the rest of the workshop pitching ideas for omens. Good Omen, Bikini Omen, Marxist Omen, Pizza Omen, and yes, Garfield Omen. Again, 2 creativity, but I lose 2 boldness? Why did I lose 2 boldness for that? Ligma Paws? First of all, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. I hope you're having fun with us. Second of all, how dare you make me read that out loud?
My turn already? Okay.
I've got something stuck in my teeth. It's really bothering me. There we go. It's time for a new episode of Tutorials with Liam and Zoe. We realized we might have explained the importance of managing stats, but we didn't cover how to manage them properly. Stats can be managed in a number of ways, but let's cover the most important one. That'd be experiencing the sort of absurd and exciting adventures that usually take place once you visit a location. Call them events for short. Normally during an event you face a conflict you must solve by choosing between potential options. What you choose will define you as a person. If you choose a smart option, you gain smarts. If you choose to punch a bear, that'd be quite bold of you, so you gain boldness. But stats are lost when choosing an option. Every path not taken is a stat lost. Which is to say, if you choose the smart option instead of punching the bear, you would gain smarts but lose boldness. Just try not to punch a bear, okay? Liam, let's still punch a bear if that's who they are as a person. Anyway, there are a few more ways of managing stats, like... Let's write this down in a manual. Yeah, I want a manual, please. Hi, love the auto model. Oh, thank you. This was a model made by Bratbun. I just retextured it myself. But thank you, I'm glad you like it. We can keep giving you tips later. In the meantime, don't get yourself killed. Easy. Alright, so I already went to the community zone. What's in the lobby? Oh, damn, look at me, chat. Aren't I just so sexy? Aren't I just so sexy, chat? Alright, hang on, I'm having more Chinese. Brilliant. Walking around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching his knee. Stupid kids. When will they learn? Still, you decide to take pity on him. You don't know how to comfort a child, so you just pat his head and say, you have no enemies. Damn, I need to take that whenever I need to cheer someone up. I'm gonna do that. You leave, proud of yourself for your words of wisdom. He doesn't stop crying, but you gain 2 boldness for how cool you looked inside your head. Oh, hell yeah, I got my boldness back. You're hanging out in the lobby with Zoe and April when you're given the uniquely horrible honor of being targeted by an annoying streamer. Oh no, is this gonna be like me? Yo, 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 it's your boy, Riz. I'm here with the internet sweetheart who's got honkers for days. April 1st. I don't have an air horn, I'm sorry, guys. So get this, April. I'm an aspiring clown fucker. What's a guy gotta do to get get in your cotton candy panties?
Yikes.
I would also like to know what it takes to get in your cotton candy panties, girl. Ugh, this dude's got major ick vibes, right? Is it not just me? Don't be silly! Riz has my total trust and millions of subscribers, so... He's a sentient fart, Zoe. Please save me. Yeah, nah, this is over. Why don't you go and stick a camera up your ass, bub? Okay. An ass stream would get good engagement. What is this? What is this interaction that I've walked into? The streamer sticks his phone into the seat of his jeans and accidentally films Omen stabbing someone to death behind you all. Die, motherfucker! Die of my boredom! What is going on here? This, I don't know if I would ever want to be part of this, this convention. This seems a little excessive. I mean, it is a monster con, but still. I don't think stabbing a stranger is great for Omen's redemption arc. Maybe she's stabbing them for a good reason. They could be a criminal or someone who talks on speakerphone in public. I fucking hate those people. Either way, stabbing is illegal, right? So it's probably not a good look to be doing it on a live stream. LMAO, true that. So, April, what do you have to say about the allegations that you're friends with a psychotic murderer?
I plead the 5th.
Yeah, what she said. I plead the 5th. Oh, my throat, man. Playing a game where I had to do a lot of reading when I have a super sore throat was not the play. Omen's gonna get arrested and April's reputation will be ruined. Both equally big emergencies. Do something to save their asses. Call out, is this the line for the renowned conceptual artist Omen's latest work of getting stabbed the artistic experience? Dilute blame, stab someone else and yell stab party. No, I like this one. What's the big idea? I was first in line to get stabbed. What the fuck are you talking about? Call an ambulance. What line, you ask? Why, the line to be stabbed by Omen, of course. She's the hottest, bloodthirstiest conceptual artist ever. This modern era is so strange. But okay. She stabs you in the stomach. Artistically. Stop crying. The pain is part of the art.
Wow.
Oh, I get it. Sylve's doing this to clear Omen's name. Soon, the power of mob mentality makes the passers-by want to be part of the performance. They line up to get stabbed by Omen. Yuck. I'm out of here before I get someone's blood on my new Yeezys. What is a Yeezy?
This is the most glorious day of my life.
Damn, what a performance. Wowie, you're a trendsetter, Omen. Why doesn't anyone line up to get stabbed by me? Do not despair, April. I invite you to collaborate with me on one stabbing. It is all in the name of art. Okay. It all worked out, you think to yourself as you calmly pass out from blood loss. You lose 2 fun, but gain 2 creativity for getting stabbed in the name of art. Yeah, that sounds like me. Let's do... I love the merch hall at conventions. Let's go to the merch hall. He's so cute. Walking around the merch hall, sipping a cup of coffee. That's usually how I do it. I go on break during the cons and I like have a drink and I walk around. Suddenly, a deluxe box set edition of One Kick Boy makes you spit out your coffee. Your spit take lands on the box set because you have great aim but very bad luck. The vendor gives you the box set at a discount because, after all, it's not in mint condition anymore. You get a brand new box set, and your excellent spitting skills have given me 2 charm. My fun is my only stat not in double digits. This is so sad. You, Zoe, and Omen are debating the merits of the thigh sheath versus the boob sheath in RPG waifu clothing. When you hear Doug loudly gasp.
Holy moly!
That's a misprint of 1989 Han Solo action figure from when they accidentally put a 3rd ear on his neck. Hideous. It sure is. Hideous and rare. I gotta have it. Joins in by stabbing Sylve artistically. No, don't do it! I've already been stabbed artistically. Wait, can I have the 3-eared Han, please? I've been looking for one for years.
For real.
Sorry, dude, but if you don't have your tentacles on the merchandise, finders keepers. But finding this action figure is my dream. My parents died trying to get me one. I don't believe you. I genuinely do not believe you. Your parents died? Yes. The misprints have always been highly rare, so when they first came out, my parents drove to the factory that produced them to try and find one for me. But they tripped and fell into a vat of molten plastic. Sorry, it's painful to talk about. I just think that owning one of the original action figures would help me move on. Whoa, I am so sorry. That's horrible. It's also very hard to believe. No, I'm serious. There's a whole lawsuit about it. Look at the back of the box. Warning. May contain traces of melted monster parts. Do not consume. Ooh. Maybe he's not lying. Who cares? My friend laid claim to the merchandise first, so heed my words when I say fuck off. Just let him take it. I'd feel bad and a little grossed out if I bought it at this point. No, we had it first. Does the concept of dibs mean nothing anymore? Dead parents or no dead parents? You want the damn 3-eared Han- Oh, I want the damn 3-eared Han Solo. Why do I want it? Do something to invalidate this guy's sob story and get Doug the action figure. Offer to murder Doug's parents to even the playing field. Bring this guy's parents back by defying the laws of equivalent exchange and performing person transmutation, the most forbidden type of alchemy. Yes.
You sure about that?
The person transmutation has a pretty high price to pay. Yeah, I think getting the action figure would be enough to make me move on by itself. Come now, you miss your parents so much that you invoke their tragic deaths to buy action figures? Let us do you one less worse, as I believe the saying goes, and reunite you with them. You and Omen draw the transmutation circle and summon the Gate of Truth. Black hands and disembodied eyes come clawing out of its doors. Great! Now those hands are gonna take something in exchange for the resurrection. Probably someone's arm. Not it. Don't look at me, I'm already down one arm.
Oh, jeez.
Gosh, I don't know. I'd rather not lose my whole arm. Maybe a toe? Fuck it. This is all for the orphan's benefit, so he should pay the price. Get him, hands! The hands rip an arm and leg off the screaming stranger. Damn, he's got expensive parents. Whoa. The gate vanishes, leaving behind 2 horrible creatures. They convulse, vomit blood, and scream the screams of creatures with no vocal cords. What is this? What have you done? Look, parents and son, finally reunited. I think we defied God. For a good cause. Zoe, please authorize this form for the Redemption Arc program stating that I did something nice today. You may have reunited that dude. You may have ruined that dude's life, but now Doug can keep his action figure. The law of equivalent exchange looks satisfied to you. You gain 2 charm. What do you mean? Why do I lose 2 boldness for doing that? I thought I would gain boldness for that.
Is there a food stand nearby?
There is a food stand. Oh, no, wait. No, there's not. Let's go to the hotel. Oh, look at me. I'm so hot. Find that the line doesn't end. Oh, I've been skipping text. I don't know what it said. The line doesn't end. In fact, the end of the line is the beginning of a different line. Happened. Okay, hang on. This one line goes to a guy who's giving out free +2 creativity that'll entertain you while you wait to get into the con. Later, you're at the hotel bar with April, Zoe, and Omen. Omen is everywhere, man. When you're approached by a drunk guy with too much pussy on his mind. Oh, he looks cool, though. Alright, let me eat some more Chinese before it goes cold. Okay. Hello, ladies. You look like you needed some company.
Shut up.
Why would you think that? We're keeping each other company. Are you stupid or something? The short answer is yes, but I think he's trying to flirt with us. Damn right I am. I like your tentacles, girl. What holes do they like to go in?
Hard pass.
Home. They like to go home. Ooh, you already invited me back to your place? I'm in. Sorry, I just forgot how to read just then. You're propositioning intercourse before you even know her name? Courtship has grown much more vulgar since my day. Yeah, how long ago was that? I mean, I love a mean MILF.
Sorry, but no.
Sir, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but none of us are looking for a date right now. Aw, but you'd made an exception for me, right? I'm a catch. I have something you can catch. These fucking hands! You wanna play hard to get, huh? That's okay. I am a predator loves to chase. Rawr.
Someone give me
I will show you
a
predation.
knife.
Someone hand me a knife. No, don't jeopardize your redemption arc for this sleazeball. I'm sure Sylph can get rid of him. I can do that. Sure you can. You can do it in the funniest way possible. This is the perfect time to use that trapdoor you proactively installed a month ago in case something like this happened. You just need to trick this dude into standing on it. Call this Casanova's grandma and see if he feels like flirting in front of her. To be fair, at this point you know he might, but let's check. I'm gonna call his grandma, yeah. I'm gonna call this dude's grandma. Assuming she's still alive. Oh, I love eating. I cringed at the hand movement, Sylph. Good. That means I did my job. Hey, Hardy, can I borrow your phone? To put your number in? Score. Yeah, no. April texts his grandma that he's at the bar and wants to see her. She agrees to come. Hi, Vinny. Thanks for inviting me out. These old bones could use a night out on the town. Grandma, what are you doing here? We called her. We wanted to see if you were willing to be a disgusting horn dog in front of your sweet old grandma. You gonna keep flirting with us? No, please don't make me. Grandma's ruthless. Don't be dramatic, Vinny. Go on, hit on these women. Let me see your technique. Okay. Are you girls from Tennessee? 'Cause you're the only 10s I see. That was pathetic. You didn't even say anything about her boobs. Why not? They have very nice boobs. I bet I could suffocate myself motivating that bodacious clown. Here. Oh, hush, it's just a figure of speech. I only motivate women who are over 60 these days. I like my boobs wrinkly. Grandma, you're embarrassing me. Trust me, the feeling's mutual. Come now, Vinny. You're going home to re-watch all of my flirting lessons on VHS until your skills improve. Grandma pulls Vinny out of the bar by his ear. That was certainly something, but at least you got rid of him. Are you okay, Omen? You haven't said much. Not the VHS tapes. I had a feeling that was the direction it would go. Like the grandma being the one teaching him to flirt, but I really wanted to see it. Ah, my apologies. I was distracted by the thought of being suffocated by boobs. Oh, Omen. You gain 2 charm for getting rid of the annoying flirt, but you lose 2 smarts. No, I'm getting stupid, but I'm very charming. I'm charming as hell, chat. I'm so fucking charming. I need to eat more Chinese, though. Alright, so this is the food court. Visiting here twice per day per run. Okay. Show them your ankles, dearie. I am not showing them my ankles. They gotta pay for that. This tutorial will be delivered by me. Okay. And just tell you, pressing tab can give you useful info. Consult the dialogue history by pressing H or the mouse wheel. Okay. Good court turns are about getting to know the person you want to take to the con after party. Okay. 5 tables you can choose from. 3 of the tables are populated by 6 romance options in pairs. One of the tables will let you call one of the guests who are essentially alternative date options. Oh, okay. Alone tables have their own mechanics. Okay. Steadily learn how everything works. Alright, cool. Each table only allows for 1 player. Okay, there's a guest table. I'm curious who the guest would even be. But I also, like, my 2 fuck options are sitting at the same table. This is perfect for me. Oh, but I can only pick one of them. Chat, do we want to fuck the slime ball or the clown? Whichever one we don't do this game, we'll probably do next game, because I think we'll have time to do 2 games today. I'm just taking the moment to eat some Chinese. Do you want more? Ideally, I could have both of them. Ideally, I would have them both. But I guess we'll go for April this time. Oh! I don't know, actually. Do we need to, like, flip a coin? I might need to flip for it. Alright. I'm gonna flip my TV remote because I don't have a coin with me. Buttons up is Doug, buttons down is April. Alright, buttons up. So you want to go on a date, huh? As I've said, these mechanics are covered in the manual. You'll see some peppers on the different dates. Sort of a spicy meter. Oh, okay. It's like declaring your preference of spiciness when you're pursuing a date. Doesn't affect the date itself, but the ending you'll get. Oh, okay. So we can choose if we want a spicy successful ending or a non-spicy successful ending. The art might be the same, but the narrative won't be. 0 peppers will make the ending more platonic. 1 or 2 will be somewhere between romantic and suggestive. And 3 will be definitely naughty. Okay. Using a low amount of peppers won't affect the content of the secret endings, which might be naughty. Okay. Cool. Board game night, go for a walk, go out to dinner. I want to do a board game night. I want to do a spicy one. I'll need to censor the stream for it, but I want to do it. Actually, I want to go for a walk. I like walking. You and Doug go for a lovely stroll through the park.
I am a walking dead.
Shut up, Sylv. You decide to play I Spy to pass the time. You say, I spy a handsome green goober, and it takes Doug 20 minutes to realize that you're talking about him. Oh no, he's stupid. Oh no. Chat, am I moron sexual? That's the handsome green goober you know and love. Okay, I think I might be moron sexual.
What do you mean green's not a creative color?
Time to work on the comic. Oh my god, you're so right. We had a comic subplot. Sorry, I'm writing something down. As your creative mentors, we prepared every original question that will spur extraordinary ideas. Written 2 per day. Once the exercise is done, you might see no comic just yet. But you have to trust the process. I say that to the boyfriend all the time. I'm like, trust the process. Hal is a moron if Sylv is moron sexual? Okay, well that's not entirely true. He can be a little bit silly at most, but he has his very smart moments. My man. Okay, so the way I answer the questions will determine the type of comic. I recommend that you remember or even take note of every option you choose during this exercise. Okay, I can open like a notes tab. Let me do that. On like my extra monitor. Here we go. All right, let me get some notes going. Blah 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 blah. Feel a need to change. If you feel those changes each time, solve one of the exercises. One last thing I love about creative work: when several people collaborate, it changes them as a group. My personal advice is that even if one person is answering an exercise, the whole group should discuss it. You'll gain a lot of the stat. Wait, you'll gain a lot of the stat chosen. Tied to the option, but you'll lose stats tied to the options not chosen. Okay. Alright, let's answer some questions. While getting into the part of your comic project, you call a couple of your friends. Just realize that some of your characters look exactly like them. Happens when you have such cool looking friends. Okay. What trend from the early 2000s should come back already? Only needing to learn 3 memes and 4 slang. People actually seeking revenge. Okay, I'm gonna write that one down. That's the one I want. People actually... I'm writing them down because I want it, like, it told me that I should keep track of these. People actively seeking revenge. What's your strongest asset when on a first date? You taste like a pumpkin spice latte. I do not. You have strong yet grace. Cat. I'm not allowed to pick this one. It makes me so sad. Welp, skip that one. No, my knees. I've got like 80-year-old man knees. This is not fair. Your eyes are soulless, almost as if they were 2 sexy empty holes. No, I'm too bubbly for that. You can transform into a tiger. I'm gonna take this metaphorically. Metaphorically, I can transform into a tiger. Deadass, I'm still kind of upset about the knee question.
Let's go somewhere with chairs.
I really quickly need to... I needed to write down the tiger thing before I forget. I don't know how important it is to keep track of them, but... Right there. Okay. I don't think it's all that important, but the game told me that I should, so I'm going to. First Tomodachi Life makes you trip, and now this. I know, I'm being targeted. Ooh, the stat police. Okay. Renowned creators, verified hot people, and knowledgeable tutorial dispensers. We've been giving Silver all these exquisite tips on how to manage stats, but how easy is it to know which option ties to which stat? That's true, I've been having that problem. I'm gonna eat some Chinese food now. Okay, written down the specifics to every stat. Oh, nice. Okay. So if I want to meta it, I can meta it. But I don't think I will. I think I'm gonna play it genuine. Even if an option might not feel tied to a specific stat, or even to more than one, you just gotta take your time, try to analyze what your biggest clue is with the option, and which stat relates to a specific clue. Okay. Or just ignore the stats and choose whichever option feels more interesting to you. That's what I'm gonna do for this first run. I must agree with Zoe. Try not to fail too much. Let's play some DDR and see you fail too much. How are two friends when she has a fan fiction where everyone is him and it's like a sex fic? How are these two friends in that world? Alright, let's see. I think I want to go to the community zone again. You enter a competitive tarot tournament. Oh, that sounds like me. Because you're reckless enough to gamble your entire future. After several hanged men and burning towers, you decide to harness the power of the celestial bodies. With your best Yu-Gi-Oh impression, you throw down Pluto? Pluto isn't a planet anymore. You're playing with an old deck. You're disqualified, and your opponent also predicts that you'll die of chlamydia. Oh, Jesus Christ. You just gained one terrible fate. Oh my god, is that a fucking... Is that a Ben Drowned reference? Gained one terrible trait. You also got 2 fun because dying of chlamydia means at some point you get laid. Afterwards, you're walking down to the food trucks when you pass Doug carrying a boomerang of all things.
Hello.
Hey Sylv, what do you think of my new boomerang? It's certainly a boomerang. It sure is. Freaking love this thing. Oh my god, he doesn't swear. That's so cute. Boomeranging is gonna be my passion from now on. Why? Because boomerangs are cool. You throw them and they always come back to you. Watch, I'll show you. Doug throws the boomerang. It doesn't come back.
Huh?
What? I think I know what I did wrong. One sec. Doug goes to retrieve his boomerang. Okay, let's try this again. Return to me, my friend. Darn it. It's fine. 3rd time's a charm. I can do this. Is this boomerang broken or something? You can't watch Doug trudge back and forth to get the boomerang anymore. It's too sad. There must be an easier way to make it come back. Right? If found, please return to Doug on the boomerang. It'll mix the badassery of boomerangs with the wholesomeness of trusting people's kindness. He's tried throwing it straight upwards. It's so much easier. I think you do throw boomerangs straight upwards. I actually don't know. I'm not indigenous, so I don't actually know. It might hurt him, but try throwing it up. Sure, that makes sense. Way to flex your boomerang strat, Sylv. Let's give this one more try. Fly high, little guy. Doug throws the boomerang straight upwards, and it gets stuck in a tree. Right. You think it's coming back anytime soon? Not unless someone gets it out of the tree, I imagine. Ah. Fine. I'll do it. Thanks. How are you on? You climb the tree, getting a few scrapes and splinters in the process, and give the boomerang back to Doug. Yay! Reunited again. I think I know where I went wrong last time. I'm gonna give it another shot. Doug throws the boomerang up again, and it hits you in the back of the head. Both you and the boomerang fall to the ground.
That was so cool.
Look, Sylv, it came back. Your plan worked. Sylv, I died. You throw up a shaky thumbs up. You can walk off this concussion. Probably. It wouldn't be the first time. At least Doug's happy. You gain 2 smarts for helping him, but you lose 2 charm.
My turn already? Okay.
I mean, that's fine. My stats are... My fun is, like, super, super low. I'm a boring guy, chat. Is fun upstairs? I think fun might be... Oh, no. Yeah, I think the other option was supposed to be the fun one. I haven't been to the main stage yet. How to make your character truly charismatic. Okay. Grab a seat at the main stage where a panelist talks about making interesting player characters. Apparently, they should be color coordinated, have a distinct personality, and also a cool name like Kratos, Luigi, or Sylv. You learn you'd make an awesome NPC, you'd make an awesome PC. I think it's supposed to say, oh yeah, player character, yeah. And that self-knowledge equals 2 smarts. I'm so smart, chat. Chat, I'm not this smart in real life. I know I keep rolling into the smart decisions, but I'm not this smart in real life. Now prepare to completely forget whatever you just watched, because it's time for one of the biggest events of the con. A Q&A with world-class game dev Hayato Kamada. Is that a Hideo Kojima thing? Battle Paddle starts in 15 minutes. Getting ready. You got it, boss. He'll be there. Everything's under control. No disasters in sight.
Crap, crap, crap.
Crap. Shoot. Gosh, freaking done. I love that he doesn't swear. We're so fudged. We're fudged right to heck. Your commitment to family friendliness is admirable, Doug, but can someone tell me what the fuck is going on? Well, Omen and I were told to hang out with Hayato Kamada to make sure he came to the panel on time. And we did an excellent job. Con volunteering is just too easy. Oh, I didn't read the rest. Until we lost him, that is. You lost him? How? Let's see. First we took him to the corn dog stands to get lunch, then one thing led to another, and we bet him $20 he couldn't do a backflip. Best 20 I've ever spent. Then we had a spirited debate on whether or not the color red actually enrages bulls. We couldn't agree, so we went to find a bull to see if it was true. But apparently, the only place you can find bulls in this city are zoos, which is, such is the absurdity of this modern era.
Somebody pinch me.
It was fun. We got to look at the lizards with the creator of Solid Lizard himself. I've never felt so alive. Okay, yeah, it is Hideo Kojima. But somewhere between the reptile exhibit and the face painting booth, we lost him. How did that even happen? It's not our fault. Celebrities are slippery. And we were very excited about face painting.
What the fuck?
You only had to keep track of one fucking guy. Liam, you don't get it. They painted my face like a tiger. Like a tiger. Can you imagine? You better help them find Hayato Kamada before this panel starts. Probably going back to his game roots, going full stealth mode, look for boxes. Compare notes with Kamada's stalker. Every celebrity's got a stalker. They know their every move. I think this is like more realistic. It's Chinese time, chat. Hang on. Chinese food is so good. Alright. Because the internet is beautiful, you find a whole subreddit where stalkers compare notes and collaborate for a deeper, more comprehensive degree of stalking. Let's open a thread and see what Kamada was doing today. Feisty Little Goblin. That is an awesome, like, Reddit name. I checked his trash last week. He ate pasta on Thursday and bought a new pair of shoes. Chat, I've got my sick meds now. No more sicky for me. Hang on, chat, 1 second. Sorry, chat. Boyfie came home. He gave me all of my beautiful, beautiful things to stop me from being sick. No, I don't want anything. I've already got everything now. I'm gonna get high on eucalyptus fumes. Yeah. Sorry, chat. He bought me 3 different types of lozenges. I got butter menthol lozenges. I got soothers lozenges with that are eucalyptus with infused vitamin C, and then I also got like regular eucalyptus drops, and then I also got these like immunity tablets to kind of stop me from getting too sick. So hopefully I won't actually be all that sick. You sounded like a stoner koala. That is perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. Oh my god, Doug's subreddit account is just Doug Campbell Throwaway. What's the point of having a throwaway account if you're just gonna put your name on it? Girl! Thanks, that's not helpful though. You put your real name in your throwaway account? Thank you. Of course, how else will people know it isn't me? Oh, he's a himbo! You wanna know what my husband just did? They're on subreddit, and he responded to a post, and his Reddit account's name is Doug Campbell Throwaway, and one of the characters was just like, "Did you just put your full name on your throwaway account?" And his response was, "Of course. How else will people know it isn't me?"
Ow.
I love him. Tomato-senpai noticed me. I've been tracking his visit to SpookyCon. Did you know he spent most of the day hanging out with 2 incompetent volunteers?
My mom would be so proud.
Look, Omen, we're famous. User Kamada Pith. I planted a tracker on him, but it stopped sending a signal almost an hour ago. Could it mean he's underground in the sewers, maybe? I remember Omen told him that it's impossible to catch a big sewer rat with your bare hands, so maybe he went to test it. That tracks. It is impossible indeed. Ugh. Doug Campbell Throwaway. We found him. Thanks everyone. Please pursue healthier hobbies. Spicy little goblin. Should I check his trash again just to be safe? We search the sewers and find Kamada covered in bites, blood, and sewer goo, and carrying a huge sewer rat.
Whoa!
The mad lad actually did it. Also just realized her coat kind of reminds me of like an Iron Maiden, even though the spikes are on the outside, not the inside, but like it just kind of gives me that vibe. She could be. I actually don't know what she's supposed to be referencing. I forgot. Fuck, this might be the first time I've ever wished I had 2 bare hands. Oh yeah, she only has 1 hand. You get to the panel just in time. Kamada, giving the panel with the rat in his hands, has hailed yet another disruptive move in the industry. You gain 2 smarts, but lose 2... Chat, am I not fun? Why do I only have 5 fun, but fucking 20 smarts? I am not this smart, and I am also a lot more fun than this, I promise.
So, where's the chill zone?
Why do I keep losing fun? Am I boring? I only have 5 fun, and for some reason I have 20 smarts. Not that smart. Thank you. At least Boyfie thinks I'm fun. Yeah, I do. If you think I'm boring, then that's an issue. You do? Really? Chat. He likes me. The boyfriend likes me. I'm still in the art category, am I? Holy shit, dude. Thanks for catching that. I thought I changed it. Ah, I did change it, but OBS fucked up. Okay, wait, hang on. That would explain a lot. There we go. Did it fix? Are we fixed now? Let me refresh the page so I can... Oh no, I don't need to refresh. It's there. Thanks, Skinner. Also, hello, how are you? Flaunting your cosplay all over the lobby, suddenly you lock eyes with somebody else. Somebody cosplaying your character's arch nemesis. Ooh, this could be fun! We should do like a photo shoot. Or like disrupt the piece and do like a roleplay. You both freeze in place, facing each other. Sparks fly between you. The angry kind of sparks. You make your best threatening face, and he leaves. Maybe this was all in your head and she was just weirded out. Whatever. You gain 2 boldness for facing your worst enemy. Later, you're assisting Omen and Doug while they staff the con info point. You like to pretend to be helpful when you're really just flirting with your friends. Oh, I was wondering if there's a cosplay repair area somewhere.
Nice.
I'm not aware of one, but if it makes you feel better, I think your cosplay looks great as is. Very post-apocalyptic. Okay. I guess post-apocalyptic Miku can be my thing. Thanks. Excuse me, which room is the ranking every anime butt roundtable being held in?
Huh.
I do not know, but if you go to the merch hall, you'll find plenty of anime figurines with butts to oogle. Oogle? Ogle? Thanks. Good point. See ya. Greetings. This is the info point, correct? I'm in dire need of information. Of course, we'll help you however we can. Thank goodness. My village has been afflicted with a terrible curse. We ate the fruit of the forbidden tree, and now sickness and despair scourge us all. What can we do?
I don't know.
Oh, gee. I don't know. But I can tell you when the Pokemon's tournament is happening, or how to get to the main stage. Please, I beg of you. I've been wandering for weeks, looking for someone with wisdom to spare. Can't return home empty-handed. This all sounds like a tall, refreshing glass of not my problem. Be gone from me.
We have to help.
Come on, we need to at least try to help. We're the info point. We have to answer any questions people may have. Yep. Congrats. That's the conflict. Propose a way for this old man to break the village curse. These predicaments are usually solved with a hard ethical choice. It's likely that the only way to lift the curse is to sacrifice your own daughter. Just double checking, have you stopped eating the fruit? Yes. No, why would we I don't know if my microphone picked it up, but even the boyfriend overheard that and he laughed. Because it sounds like the people in your village get sick after they eat the fruit. They do, yes. Because of the curse. Or maybe the fruit just isn't edible? No, it's edible. We eat it. Like, all the time. That doesn't mean you should. It could be poisonous. That can't be true. It's too delicious. Some fruits can be tasty and poisonous. 1 second, chat. Oh shit, that didn't work. Sorry, I was doing something.
What?
Wait, really? Fucking treacherous fruit. What a clever ruse. Okay, I'll tell the villagers to stop eating the fruit, but what about the curse? I'm really starting to think there isn't a curse. Look, this same thing happened to me when I got super sick from eating yogurt, but there was no curse, just expired yogurt. It happens.
Nice job.
What my friend here is trying to say is, stop eating the poison, dumbass. Ah, you are so wise. Our village will forever be in debt of you, oh blessed oracles. Farewell.
Good thinking.
Gosh, Sylv, you are what I am pretty smart, aren't I? I don't know why my fun is so low. If only I had your advice when I was eating expired yogurt for 2 months. This has been a PSA to not eat poison or spoiled fruit. You gain 2 smarts but lose 2 boldness. My smart's so fucking high.
Stand nearby.
I'm gonna eat some Chinese. Alright, let's go to the merch hall. You find a stand at the merch hall that sells hyper-realistic VR headsets. You buy one immediately. VR is the future. You put it on and you see your surroundings. Yep, it's a scam. The headset is basically a football helmet and a pair of glasses. No refunds allowed. But the headset does look good on you. You gain 2 charm. Oh. You, Liam, Omen, and Doug. It's always Omen and Doug. I can't find April anymore. She's gone. You, Liam, Omen, and Doug are wandering the merch hall looking for the stupidest t-shirts to gift your friends back home when... Oh, she's cute. Can I date you? Hello, do you want to buy my zine? It's a riveting chronicle about the adventures of Super Vacuum Cleaner. I would sooner spend my money on a leisurely root canal. Be gone from me. But Omen's money and her leisurely root canal are put at risk when a mugger jumps out and holds you all at gunpoint at a con? Oh. Give me your valuables or get ready to die. No, thank you. Can I stab this man, Liam?
Nope.
No. It'll corrupt your redemption arc. Just give him your valuables. They're not worth risking our lives. Aw, but I just bought this limited edition Goku Tamagotchi. I'd be willing to take 1 or 2 bullet wounds for it. That sounds like someone I know. Fuck that. I don't want your wallets or your jewelry or even your Tamagotchis.
Nice.
Oh, thank goodness. I'll kill you if you can't offer me something truly valuable. Like a fanzine about vacuum cleaners with superpowers? What is this game? Oh god. Wow! Good thing I'm selling exactly that sort of zine just 2 feet away from you. This is a scam. What a relief. Let's buy a copy for the mugger. Actually, I only accept 1 copy from each person here who doesn't want to die. Guys, this is a scam. The robber and the zine seller are obviously in on this together. Thank you, Liam. Liam, you idiot, don't you see? This criminal is demanding a very rare and specific valuable that we happen to have available in our vicinity. You are lucky I was here to even notice our golden opportunity. Now let's seize it. You'd better think of a way to avoid being mugged that doesn't involve buying a shitty fanzine about vacuum cleaners. The mugger gave the solution away. Get hyped, because it's time to call Super Vacuum Cleaner. Come to think of it, you're not in the middle of your own redemption arc, which means you're good to stab the mugger yourself. I don't want to stab him. Let's do Super Vacuum Cleaner. What's Super Vacuum Cleaner? The character from the awful zine. Ah, right. I think my brain keeps deleting that information for being irrelevant. As if summoned by a need for justice and cleanliness, a cartoony themed song begins to play and Super Vacuum Cleaner appears. Wow, it's really Super Vacuum Cleaner. This is such an honor. I began a life of crime in hopes of one day meeting you firsthand. Will you sign my... Super Vacuum Cleaner flies into the mugger's face and knocks him flat on his back. What the fuck is that?
Golly.
Yikes, did that crack come from the mugger's skull or the tile floor? It's impossible to know, and it seems Super Vacuum Cleaner isn't done yet. It wraps its hose around the mugger and starts choking him out. Dang, I didn't know Super Vacuum Cleaner was this grim. You would have known if you bought my zine. Super Vacuum Cleaner will stop at nothing to clean these filthy streets of crime. Want a copy? You all take a second to answer. You're a bit distracted by how viciously Super Vacuum Cleaner is beating the mugger up. It's a horrible sight.
I'm out.
It's still a no from me. Well, who are you to judge a vacuum cleaner for using gratuitous, unnecessary violence? That's how you solve half of your problems anyway. Harder Daddy Vacuum Cleaner? No. Stop that. That thing looks like the vacuum cleaner for the Teletubbies. A mixture of that and like, Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh, I got 2 fun! Chat, my fun is up to 7. I've got 7 fun now. Need to have a sip.
My turn already? Okay.
Let's do the main stage again. Oh, we got to the ranking of best anime butts show. Sit down on the main stage and learn about your favorite art form, anime. Specifically, a ranking of best anime butts. Some of the choices are intriguing. I mean, sure, mecha robots technically have big asses. By the end, you've learned more about the panelists' fetishes than anime, but that ass-centric knowledge still grants you 2 smarts. Later, you're sitting around thinking about Doug, as you often do. Okay. What's up with his sudden boomerang fixation? Hopefully that hype dies down by now.
Hey!
Hey Sylv, I'm glad I ran into you. Are you free right now? Yes. Why? Because I want to take you. On a date?
What a twist!
To the annual SpookyCon meetup for boomerang enthusiasts. Oh no, he's autistic about boomerangs. Got the fun from watching a sentient vacuum cleaner murder someone. Yes, I did, and it was great. Fuck. Why is there a boomerang meetup at a con all about nerd culture? I wondered that myself. It seems since so many nerds are uncool and boomerangs are the pinnacle of coolness. Sure, that's what you meant. Anyway, you wanna go with me? I get nervous around people, so it'd be nice if there was someone I already like. Oh, he's too cute to refuse. You follow him to the dumb boomerang meetup.
Whoa!
Wow, this is amazing. I never thought I'd be in the presence of so many designer boomerangs. Neither did I, to be totally honest. I really hope these people like me. I'm only an amateur boomerang expert. They've got to be like experts. Actually, they all look as wide-eyed and wet-eared. What does wet-eared mean? Wide-eyed and wet-eared as Doug, throwing their boomerangs and doing the walk of shame to retrieve them. Still, Doug clearly needs a confidence boost right now, so why don't you give him a tip on how to impress his fellow boomerang dorks? Introduce yourself by yelling boomerang. Everyone loves a good catchphrase. Get another boomerang. Nobody else here has 2 boomerangs. Get a second boomerang, dude. Eat some more Chinese. Wet behind the ears? I still don't know what that means. I've never heard that phrase before. Sorry, I got a mouthful of Chinese. Still learning, new at something. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Thanks for educating me, chat. That's perfect. And to think Liam said it was a waste of money for me to get a backup boomerang. I sure showed him. You watch Doug approach the other enthusiasts with a boomerang in each hand.
I'm Doug.
Hey guys, my name's Doug. I'm pioneering a new frontier in boomerang enthusiasm. 2 boomerangs. Dude, that's awesome. I can't believe no one's ever thought to do that before. How does it work? Do you throw them at the same time? Or do you wait for one to come back before you throw the other like a perpetual boomerang machine?
Yo.
I'm still refining the technique. First I've got to figure out how to throw them so they return. Hey, no sweat. All of us started from the bottom. It takes hours of practice and dedication to be a real boomerang master. But you're coming strong out the gate. 2 boomerangs. The future really is now. And I have to say, I like a big, strong guy with a thick rang in each hand. Hands off my man, bro. Aw, shucks. Come here, Doug. You're one of us now. Let's work on your double boomerang technique. You're gonna be the envy of the boomerang forums.
Heck yeah.
I'd love to. Look, Silv, I'm officially a boomerang guy. You're not totally stoked about that, but you gain +2 fun. I lose 2 creativity? Having 2 boomerangs was so creative. Shut up.
So, where's the chill zone?
But my fun is climbing, chat. Got more fun. I want to go back to the community zone. There's a Smash Your Bros tournament. Oh no. Going on at the community zone. You sign up because love always trumps violence. The matches involve 8 players each, and things get horny and confusing quite fast. Okay. In the end, it's very hard to tell who actually won, but you all surely got 2 fun. Cat, fun's not my lowest stat anymore. You later exhaust yourself You later exhaust yourself helping Omen and Doug set up chairs for the Liam Prom fan meetup. At least you get a free invite to the event out of it. Oh my god, look at these people. Most divine Zoe, we are honored to gather in celebration of your glorious, sexy literature. Hey fam, I appreciate you coming out. And the esteemed Prophet Doug is here as well. What an auspicious occasion for our cult of fandom.
Yellow.
I'm really more of a moderator than a prophet, but it's nice to finally meet other Zoe stans in person. Prophet Doug, we beseech your wisdom on how to show your devotion to Zoe's epic tale. Shall we sacrifice a goat? Perhaps one with a man bun, to be most on theme. Yes, spill the blood of the Liam goat. No, the room is carpeted. Go eat some refreshments and talk about which Liams are tops and which are bottoms. That'll bring the most pleasure. It is an honor to receive a missive from the goddess herself to the snack table.
Ooh, I fucking love this.
Zoe, I finally see the appeal of this fan fiction thing. You never told me it garnered such a strong following of minions. They're not minions, Omen, they're fans. I don't order them around, I just turn them on with my writing, sorry. That stumped me a little bit. Ugh, my throat's getting sore again, but not as sore as it was earlier. What's the point of that? Surely you indulge them in at least some recreational torture. She tortures us with her cliffhangers, maybe. She hangs you off of cliffs? Zoe, you mad lass. I knew you still had some evil in you. And there's gotta be a way to make Omen understand that what being a fandom's all about. Sylv, help us. When you're in a fandom, no one asks why you wrote 500 pages of your favorite characters touching butts. They ask when you're releasing the next chapter. Strength in numbers. If you're part of a fandom, you can band together to defeat a horse if you ever need to for some reason. Probably this one.
What?
I do not follow. Don't you have some characters you really like? Like, really like? Yeah, you know, characters you could think about for hours. When I was young, I marveled at the heroic feats of a warrior of legend. Like Brachius? Of the Blood Spear, or Astafex, Scourge of the Astral Realm. The people would gather and raise drinks in pride and sing of the warriors, heroic deeds around the fire. It was a magnificent time. Well, a fandom is pretty much just like that, but we gather on Discord and AO4 instead. I do like Discord on principle, but what are these 4 A's you speak of? It's a fanfiction archive. Let me search it for you. Brachius of the Blood Spear and Astafex. For the next, right? The Astral Realm. Yeah, there's 78 results. Huh? These are like epics? Pretty much. You can check the tags to see if you might be interested in the story. Like this one. Plunging his blood spear into my heart. Brachius and Astafex. Enemies to lovers. Only one bed. Butt stuff. I have always wondered what it would be like to feel Astafex's rear in my hand. Apparently dozens of other people wondered the same thing. And now you can share that passion. See, Omen, a fandom's cool or what? Shut up. I'm reading. 3 hours later, Omen seems more convinced on this whole fandom thing. You gain 2 creativity and lose 2 boldness.
Let's go somewhere with chairs.
Okay. Let's go somewhere with chairs is something I relate to a lot. Alright, let's see. I guess the merch hall again. I love the merch hall. Sorry, let me swallow my food. Ooh, okay. Near the merch hall, you find a mysterious fortune-telling machine. There's a sign that says, ask a wish and Zoltar will grant it. Originality is not your strong suit, so you ask to be big. The machine spits out a ticket and says your wish has been granted. You keep walking around, waiting to get bigger, but you don't feel any different. Until you look at your butt. Yes, you now have a big, juicy, +2 charm butt. Wishes do come true. I do have a pretty big, juicy +2 charm butt, chat. Later, you, Nico... Oh, the first time we're meeting Nico. We haven't met Nico yet. You, Nico, Omen, and Doug are checking out the rigged carnival games section of the con when you find a stand featuring a shallow pond of goldfish.
Stop this nonsense now.
What fresh bullshit is this? It's goldfish scooping. If you manage to catch a fish with a proper net, you win a fish as a prize. It looks cool in anime, but in reality, I feel kind of bad for the fish. We need to get them out of here.
Such is the way of the blade.
I believe in you, my young pupil. A paper net and your will of fire are the tools with which you can change these fish's fate. I'll save you, little buddies. I can do this. Focus, Doug. Feel the movement of the water. Sense the goldfish's intent before it senses you. Any butt would look big on Sylve. Okay, but like dead ass, I got a nice butt, chat. You just won't ever be able to see it. Doug tries to feel the water or whatever, but alas, his paper net rips on the first try.
Aww.
I failed them. Ha! You suck! I bet I could scoop up these puny fish with one severed arm and chains wrapped around my whole body. Omen is in fact wrong.
Count your days.
Fuck off, you stupid fish! Good luck escaping my fist. Peace, young Omen. Anger dulls the reflexes. How can you lend the fish a hand when you close your fist? Omen is punching the water while Nico seems set on giving fake deep advice. Stay calm, fishies, we're coming for you. Your friends are collectively losing it. It's up to you to free at least one of these fish. Can you do it? Write a very convincing eviction notice to make the fish vacate the pond. To catch a fish, you need to think like a fish. It's time to go method. I like this.
Oh, genius.
You're a genius, Sylve. But I'm not a fish. This plan is idiotic. You can become a fish via magic of theater. Going method allows you to inhabit the mind of someone else. Like a fish. Teach me, Nico. How do I become a fish oh my god, I can't. Methodically speaking. There we go. First, close your eyes. What do you see? Nothing, you idiot. I just closed my fucking eyes. Wrong. You see the sea. Oh. Oh, there we go. That took a while to load. We're fishes now. Your home is the sea, but the sea you see is not the sea. It's your imagination. Yes, I see it. Tell me your fish backstory, Omen. Who are you?
Huh.
I am a fish? Dang, I was gonna pick that. Yes, you are a happy little fish, except you aren't so happy. The sea is a harsh, unforgiving place, and you're going through a rocky divorce. I am? Yes. You are strongly considering drowning your sorrows in alcohol, but you can't drown because you're a fish. And if that wasn't enough, a huge fuck-off shark has shown up to eat you. Swim away! I'm swimming as fast as I can possibly imagine.
Huh?
She'll never make it. I swim between Omen and the shark to sacrifice myself.
No!
Doug, no! You can open your eyes now.
Wow.
Wow. Just, wow. I left for 5 seconds. Why are we fish? We're method acting so we can save some goldfish. I will never forget your sacrifice, Doug. Did we do well with the method and whatnot? You tell me, Doug. You tell me. Nico gives Doug another paper net and tries again, and he actually catches a goldfish.
Glorious!
Yes! Your sacrifice meant something, Doug! You have purpose! I've never felt so alive! Neither has the goldfish, you bet. You release it into the nearby pond and gain 2 creativity for your method acting, but lose 2 charm. No! My +2 charm booty!
So, where's the chill zone?
Ooh, achievement unlocked, underwater method acting. Let's go to the lobby entry again. You're having a great time at the con, so you decide to tell the world by tweeting having a great time at the con. Good one. Unfortunately, that's enough bait for an online troll to reply, "You're a dumb fuck," or whatever happened to online etiquette. Hang on, I got a cough. Sorry, chat. My throat feels a lot better than it did when I started the stream, but I am still pretty sick. I'm also gonna eat some Chinese. Such good Chinese. Okay. You're not gonna let him... Oh, never mind. Whatever. I gained 2 boldness from not backing down from an online fight. Okay. You're hanging out with Omen and Doug when their walkie-talkies beep. They're being summoned by the con volunteer middle manager.
Hello.
What's the situation, boss? We came as soon as we could. Actually, we could have come faster, but consider yourself lucky we even came at all. We have an emergency. Someone let a tiger onto the merch floor.
This is
Really?
the most glorious day of my life.
Okay, I'm not gonna deliver it better than her. I need you two to get out of here before it hurts somebody. Before it hurts somebody? Ugh, how dull. Not to argue, ma'am, but don't you think you should call animal control or something? We're not experienced dealing with wild animals. There's no time to find real professionals. There are lives on the line. Yours, for example. Good luck. Try not to die.
Howdy, partners.
Oh my god, he's back. Relax, y'all. I heard the situation. I'll capture the tiger. I've got a natural way with the wild animals of the Wild West. Eco, I love you, but I have several problems with that idea. 1, you're not actually a cowboy. 2, tigers aren't native to the Wild West. I don't think you could capture a tiger even if you were a cowboy. But I can do it. I really can. I've been practicing with my lasso. How do you think I got the tiger in there?
What?
What? Nico, did you let the tiger into the con just so you could show off your lasso? This town ain't big enough for the 2 of us to be asking questions, buckaroo. We got a tiger to wrangle. Well, however it happened, there's a tiger in the con, and you need to deal with it before it kills you or any of your hot friends. Any other ideas? Use the intercom to play annoying high-pitched anime girl giggles. They have a sound wave frequency that drives most animals away. Craft and wear a convincing fursuit to seduce the tiger and lure it out of the con. That is some, like, fucking Wallace and Gromit Curse of the Were-Rabbit bullshit right there. And I'm here for it. Let's do it. You throw together a tiger fursuit with voluptuous tits. It looks good, but it's missing something, like a backstory to help Sylve get into character. What if there used to be a tiger toy that came to life thanks to the incredible imagination of a young boy? But too new to the world, the tiger ate the boy. Now it roams the land, yearning to finally learn what it means to be a tiger, yearning to learn what it means to be loved.
Ooh, I fucking love this.
Sounds dark and homicidal. I love it. Get out there, Sylve. And remember, don't wear the costume, wear the character. Next thing you know, you're thrust into the merch hall in a fursuit, staring down a pissed-off tiger. Stage fright turns your blood into ice and shuts down your brain. For the love of God, you can't remember what sound tigers are supposed to make. Fuck, this is a school musical all over again. But no, today will be the day you beat your paralyzing stage fright. Unfortunately, you get mixed up and start doing tap dancing routine you never got to do back then. Oops. It was now the old Calvin and Hobbes timeline. Tiger studies you. Maybe it's working. Maybe it's mesmerized by your tap dancing skills. Should we do something? It looks like the tiger is mauling Sylve. Oh no, I'm being mauled. No, Doug, it worked. Can't you see it's mauling them with tender devotion? Violence is a tiger's love language. Gotcha. Gosh, I know so little about these things. But I guess it makes sense. Red is the color of passion after all. And with all that blood, everything's covered in Sylve's red, sticky love. Fascinating. Perhaps I am a romantic after all. Good news. After an hour and a half, the tiger got tired and your friends could capture it. And apparently, the whole thing made everyone think you are romantic at heart. The bad news, you got mauled by a fucking tiger. You gain 2 creativity for the cool fursuit, but you lose 2 smarts for the rest of your plan. Okay, I mean, it wasn't that bad. Look at this guy. He's pretty. Get beautiful figurines with amazing properties. All sorts of effects which we'll discover as you unbox them. Okay. Different mystery box categories, each one tied to a different type of effect. I'll give you some clues on the effect types once you start looking through the boxes. Okay. Balance between order and chaos. You can control which type of effect you want, but you don't know exactly which figurine of that category you'll get. Okay. There's a category that guarantees no effect. Oh, okay. Choose blindly and choose wisely. Okay. Stats, but now they're people, is based on the stat icons from popular video games Human Prom. They're said to have slight effects on people's stats. Zodiac Thirst, the Cosmic Office. A selection of 6 of 12 star signs. Figurines are said to have non-slight effects on people's stats. Okay. So slight effects, non-slight effects. Big effects on stats. Landmark of Love is a series of handsome figurines that take effect on specific places for those who want locations to get spicier. Because they may profoundly impact your own self or the ones you're trying to romance. Okay. This one. These figurines are all about sound and video for some reason. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I'm curious what this one is. Actually, no. Let's do this one first. Zodiac Thirst. Big stat change. Let's do it. Ooh, Aries. Product designer. Drain your own biggest stat and average all your other stats. My smarts! No, I'm gonna be stupid. Oof. But I'm mad creative now. That was unfortunate. Alright, let me have some Chinese. On the table, on the couch, on the bed. Whoa, what came over me? I mean, he was pretty cute. He was pretty cute. Sylph back to the normal single brain cell. It's true. I'm back to being stupid. Alright, brainstorm time. What's a red flag you can't let slide on a first date? Lack of street smarts, don't even own a single cow. Their appealing cooking skills are a lie. They're being controlled by a rat. They happen to live in the sewers, which affects their personal hygiene. Like, genuinely speaking, they lack street smarts. That's so stupid. Alright, hang on. I'm trying to... There we go. Alright, I need to write these down if I remember. Lack street smarts. Why haven't you finished that big project you told everyone about? Oh, which one? I want to fuck a lot of people first. An ancient curse. A creative living under your bed told you should wait. You don't want to be rude. Oh, a creature. You don't want to be rude to the creature. Big oil is pressuring you not to. They probably feel threatened by you, as they should. I mean, none of these are actually correct. I guess I'll just go with a curse. Alright, I wrote them all down.
My turn already?
Okay. Where are we going? Let's go to the community zone. Again. See several con goers playing a match. Wait, is that soccer? Why the hell is soccer at a monster con? Hi Lars, how you doing? Welcome in. Balance is restored, you're so right. I got 6 smarts now though. I'm getting back up there. Congo sees you fuming and tells you, oh, it's not soccer, they're playing LARP foosball? What a relief. You have 2 fun watching the game, safe knowing you don't have to watch a real sport. Owen and Doug are assigned to judge the competitive tarot tournament. You and Zoe have time to kill and decide to tag along. Yo, judges, we need a ruling over here.
Doug, con volunteer.
What's the problem? I ran a competitive tarot club in middle school, so I can probably help. My opponent cheated. He played the 9 of Wands, which can only be played during the fortune phase if it's in the future position. Unless I have an Ecliptical Cosmic Guardian on the battlefield, which I do. She's lying to try and get me disqualified. Okay. I have no idea what most of those words meant. The meta has changed a lot since my day. But I've got a copy of the rulebook. It's only 74 pages long. I bet I'll get the gist of it if I speed read. Be right back. Who played this card here? I admire the avatar's rippling pictorials. I played it. My Mercy card. I see. You should win. This Mercy avatar is hot, both in the attractive way and in the closest planet to the sun way. Ooh, what about this one? What's his guardian called? Venus. According to the text printed beneath that boobily-breasted bust of a cosmic woman. Yeah, she's sexy. I ship her with Mercy. Their ship name is Summer Lovin'. All of this is irrelevant to the card game.
Are you for real?
Their love isn't irrelevant to me. This conversation is cutting into your valuable flirting with your friends time. Figure out which player cheated so everyone will move on. Liar liar pants on fire, right? Throw a lit match on the player's pants and see who burns? Conduct a karma audit on the alleged cheater to see if his karma was recently been deducted for cheating. Yeah, let's do that. You cast a spell to conduct the karma audit. The alleged cheater has a suspiciously low karma score. That's not because I cheated, it's because I strangled a mailman last weekend. I swear.
You sure about that?
Uh-huh. Sure. Do you have any proof of this alleged homicide? Yes, I took pictures for my collection. Okay, these horrific crime scene photos seem legit. I believe that you didn't cheat. However, I have called the cops, and they're here to arrest you for murder. Oh my god, I love this cop duo. What is this? Yup, let's go, you sick, twisted dork. Fuck you, bitch. You set me up. I'll still win this match from prison.
Bye.
Actually, getting arrested disqualifies you from the competitive tarot tournaments for life. Bye. See, Omen? Being an evil murderer costs him the win. Let this be a reminder that being evil is bad.
Nice job, idiot.
Personally, I simply would not have confessed to murder, but that kind of genius is what separates me from the average sociopath. I found the rule. The Ecliptical Guardian does allow the line of wands to be played in the fortune phase, but not if Venus is also in play. This no longer matters. He just got arrested for murder.
Golly.
Oh. But he did cheat, right? I could not care less about the answer to that question. Yeah, me neither, honestly. These new rules are very complicated.
Hard pass.
I think you're better off not playing this game anymore, buddy. It seems pretty popular among murderers. You all treat yourselves and get some takoyaki to celebrate being judges and homicide detectives. You gain 2 smarts, but you lose 2 boldness.
Is there a food stand nearby?
Alright. Sorry. Merch Hall again. Merch Hall's always my favorite place to go at conventions. You find a cool shirt you like in a commercial stand. It costs $3.99 monster dollars. Then you buy a cool zine for $2.99 monster dollars and a set of anime badges for $1.99. Then you buy a pack of gum for 99 cents and damn it, you have 4 loose coins jiggling in your pocket. Annoying as fuck. Luckily, you find a shady guy who whispers, "Give it to me and I'll give you 2 charm." You feel dirty for some reason, but you got stats in your pocket that aren't jiggling anymore. Checking out the stands at the merch hall when Liam and Doug start fawning over a gachapon vending machine. Liam, check out this one. This gachapon is filled with ID photos from random people.
So authentic.
What a brilliant concept. It forces us to look at strangers with fresh eyes to truly notice them. Who are these people? Are they targets assigned to the buyer to find and murder? Ew, no. You just collect the pictures. Oh, I understand. Wait, no, I don't.
I gotta have it.
Okay, these specific gachas may not be your thing, but look at these. Buff birds. They're birds, but they're very muscular. I admire the plastic bird's physique as much as I respect a tree's existence. So... a lot? Sylph gave them a coin and they gave it to her. Oh no. They gave me charm, chat. They gave me charm. That's it.
Oh,
No.
how
I hate trees.
dull.
I would never waste my hard stolen money on them or useless playthings. But gachas are so much better than trees. Will you at least try if Sylph buys you one? That I can do. Only if only for the pleasure of seeing them squander their meager savings. That's your cue to empty your wallet on a vending machine, because you do whatever people tell you. Turns out, you can only afford one. Which one will turn Omen into a diehard Gachapon fan? Little creature with a silly pose and object terror? Oh yeah, she would love that. She would love the horrified one. Tokyo, Japan. The offices of a big gacha company. Gacha designer Shoichi? I don't know how to say that last one. Shoichi is a nervous wreck. He was supposed to submit a design for a new gacha series by tomorrow, and he has nothing. Ukube-san, I think is how you say it. You better have a hit gacha by tomorrow morning, or the only thing that'll be left of you will be your ID photo. The boyfriend's tormenting my cat.
What is he doing?
Not doing anything. He's been chilling. What was he doing?
Still doing it.
What is he doing? Oh, that. His lips were just wrong. He's fine. His lips are wrong.
Why aren't you worried about that?
Because he does it all the time. Yeah. He just readjusts his mouth. He's like,
Then let me-
okay. You be worried, but he's fine. He's okay. Alright, let's check out this gacha machine. Wait, did my camera stop working? Oh no, we're fine. After a long ride home, I don't care about the backstory of this gacha. Excuse me. I'm really sorry, I do not care about the backstory of the gacha. Here we go. Anyway, back to the con. Hal fighting with the cat? The rivalry we didn't know we needed. No, they're not fighting. Nemi was like licking his lips and like smacking his lips a lot, and the boyfriend had never seen him do that before, so he was a little worried.
Ooh, I
Whoa.
fucking love this.
Look at that expression of pure dread and horror. It's sublimely realistic. But they're just silly little toys. You can put them on your desk and look at them while you're working. Yes, Omen, that's the magic of gachas. You know what else is magical? This bowl of Chinese food. Mm. Sorry, it was a big fork full of food. You have a point. This horrified visage will make me laugh and keep me motivated to inflict pain and suffering wherever I go. Sounds like a win in your book. Plus 2 smarts. And yet, you can't avoid taking another quick look at the gacha. Yeah, you lose 2 fun. Wait, why? Why did I lose 2 fun for picking a
Where's the
scary
chosen?
gacha? We haven't been to the hotel in a hot minute. Heading around at the hotel, you see a sign in front of the conference room, Con Artists Meeting. Awesome. You learn lots of cool techniques. They feel much more like scams, but who are you to judge what is and isn't art? You gain 2 creativity. You head back to the hotel room with Liam and Omen, and walk in on Doug letting the spooky con mascot use his laptop for some reason. Ew, I don't like that.
Oh, hi there.
Hey guys, I'd like you to meet my friend, Pom Pom. He's helping me get a better life. What do you mean by that? Well, we got to chatting outside and I was talking about how much I loved comics and movies because you can vicariously live through the characters. And he said he knows a way for me to get that life, And he said he knows a way for me to live a new life in real life. We just have to swap identities. He's almost done using my birth certificate and my social security number to make a pretend ID with my name and his face on it.
Stop it.
Don't fucking let him do that. He's stealing your identity. No, he's swapping identities with me. Don't worry. It's an even trade. It's so funny that I said one of the biggest icks, like biggest red flag that I could never ignore is no street smarts, and yet I want to romance this slime ball that doesn't have any street smarts to save his life. Yep, I get Doug's clean criminal record, and he gets a daily call from my parole officer. Fear not, Liam. I have an idea. Omen snatches Doug's laptop out of Pom Pom's hands and throws it out the window. Hey, I was using that. I'm not leaving until I get my new identity. Yeah, that's fair.
Nope.
It's not fair. He tried to scam you. Hey, I said that he could have a new identity, and I'm a slime of my word. Do any of you have a spare identity he could have? Phil? Time to put your years of experience creating amazing TTRPG character sheets to work. It's the same thing, but illegal. Trust in carcinization? A proven form of conversion evolution? No. Let's just make him
That
an
makes
ID.
no sense.
That wouldn't even work. Character sheets have no legal bearing on... Okay, Pom Pom. You can either do a melee build, a caster build, or a healer build. Which one sounds the most fun? I guess melee. Melee is good, but it's weaker without a party. I recommend balancing yourself with some healing spells, or at least a toughness feat. Why do you care? Thought you said this wouldn't work. Well, it won't, but if you're all going to do dumb shit, you should at least do it well. Time to pick your class stats. What do you want to be proficient in, buddy? I guess being good at stealing and avoiding the cops. That'd be pretty great for me. Rogue it is. Ooh, that sounds compelling. Can I be a rogue instead of a reformed villain? No. Killjoy. Now you gotta pick your name. This is critical. A good name can make or break your TTRPG experience. Yeah, I don't know. Got any ideas? Unfortunately for you, I have already chosen the best name in existence. But it is not too late for you to take the second prize and become Omen Jr. Satisfied, Omen Jr. leaves to register his character sheet at the DMV. You gain 2 creativity for helping him remake himself, but you lose 2 smarts.
Is there a food stand nearby?
Alright, let's go to the lobby. I've noticed that I don't really like going to the main stage, and I don't know why. It's just like, there's nothing wrong with the main stage. Nothing bad has ever happened at the main stage. I just don't want to be there. Sorry, I'm putting a blanket on. It's time to get cozy, chat. Alright, let's get a lobby. Feel a sudden urge to pee. Look for a bathroom, quick. The bathrooms are gross, but if you know a thing about bathrooms, it's that using them always ensures +2 boldness. The main reason why people use them. Some things never change. Owen and Doug are manning the first aid booth to fill out their volunteer con hours. You and Nico decide to visit them. Okay, you got Nico back.
Paging Dr. Nico.
Oh my god. Thanks for letting me chill with you guys. Watching all the first aid is a great opportunity for me to practice my doctor character. Good. I'm just happy today's been slow. No medical emergencies in sight. Somebody help me! I'm having a medical emergency!
Shut up.
Oh, pipe down, you're fine. Oh, doesn't want to be the main exhibit at the stage. Well, that's not what the main stage is, but yeah, sure. I'm literally holding my intestines in my hand. So, rub some dirt on it and walk it off. Is there a doctor here or what? I'm bleeding out over here. The on-site doctor is at the ferry meetup on floor 3 right now. Me, I'm a doctor.
That
Aren't you just
doesn't really add up.
cosplaying one? Exactly. The fact that I'm cosplaying as a doctor just means, just when this person needs one is probably fate telling me that I'm ready for my big role. Nico, this guy is really hurt. He needs a real doctor. Doug, think about it. Is there really any difference between a doctor and someone who cosplays one really well? An academic degree and years of training. This is Nico we're talking about. Logic isn't gonna convince them. Do something to stop them from accidentally killing this guy before the real doctor comes back. Convince the injured person to cosplay as someone healthy so Nico doesn't malpractice them to death. Only one thing stops TV doctors from doing their job, and that's relationship drama. Introduce a love interest in a will they won't they plot to keep Nico too busy. Yes.
That's my cue.
Alright, since there's no more oh my god. Conscientious objectors, I'm gonna prep for surgery. We better do this fast. Who's playing the love interest? Me. High school improv club, don't fail me now. Perfect. You'll be Dr. Doug, the sensitive cardiology surgeon with only one heart he can't fix. His own.
Oh,
That is boring. The love interest should at least be someone interesting. Like a badass ninja, or with an even more badass katana. You politely ignore Omen as you scribble Doug's script and send him out to dazzle Nico.
I'm Doug.
Good afternoon, Dr. Nico. It's me, Dr. Doug, your colleague and will they won't they friend of 8 years. How are you? Ah, Dr. Doug. It's always a relief to see your smiling face in these grim halls.
You can't save them all.
Why can't we save them all, Doctor? If we can't save them, how can we ever save ourselves? Line? Cower in fear. The katana of the night has arrived. A ninja! Get me a scalpel, Dr. Doug. I'll give this darn villain a cardiovascular laceration not even you could stitch back together. You cannot defeat me. I have the power of the blade and anime on my side. Line, please. What the fuck is going on here? Cries the real doctor, who arrives still in his fursuit. Is that child bleeding out? Be quiet, sir. You're talking over the big love triangle scene. Even the kid with his guts hanging out is like, shh. Sadly, today's episode of Dr. Nico, Love in Time of Ninjas, will be interrupted by this emergency surgery. But you still earn 2 creativity and lose 2 charm. My creativity has skyrocketed, chat. Almost 30.
So, where's the chill zone?
Let's go to the community zone again. You can see an empty spot at the tabletop RPG game session, so you sit down without thinking twice. This game is really weird. The board is just a bunch of letters, and you play at the same time by moving a planchette around. When it's done, you're not sure who won, but you gotta talk with your late great-great-grandfather, and I guess that's fun, right? Doug and Omen are competing in the Pio I think is how you say that, tournament, and they need all the support they can get. You and April go to cheer them on. Oh, finally, April. Hey, Doug. Great job so far. You're kicking butt at this game for children. I cannot believe I lost. This game is impossible. For you to have made it this far, Doug, you must be a true master.
Yo.
Well, I like to play Pio to unwind before bed, so yeah, I'm not bad. Doug's better than not bad. He's great. He makes it all the way to the final match. Yo, what the fuck is up, chat? Your boy Riz is here to stomp ass at the Pio finals. Good luck, buddy. It's gonna be a great game. It sure will be. For me, I eat losers like you for breakfast and shit out your dreams, LMAO.
Complaining,
but...
but...
I hate to sound rude, but don't you think you're being a little bit... rude? Bruh, it's called trash talking? What's wrong? You can't take it? Are you a little bitch? You got a sticky little bitch baby diaper on? No, I'm not a biatch, and I can't take it. It's just that taking it hurts my feelings, and I would prefer not to. This mouth-breathing shit stain appears to be maldening? our good friend Doug and is affecting his Pio performance.
Someone give me
April,
a
you restrain
knife.
him while I stab him 12 times. What? No! I'd never be an accessory to murder. Especially not with so many witnesses around. That's fair, but you still can't let this slide. You need to get Doug's mind off the trash talk so he can win. Lend Doug your fanciest hat. He'll get so many compliments from strangers it'll cancel out the trash talking. Release 3 raccoons. Everyone knows raccoons love garbage, so if Riz keeps trash talking, he'll risk the raccoons looking for food inside his filthy mouth. Now let's do this one. Let's give him our hat. You grab your fancy hat, which you always keep with you for self-esteem emergencies, and plop it on Doug's gorgeous gooey head.
Whoa. So
Oh my god, that is a great hat. Look at him. Dude, are you really letting me borrow your fancy hat? I'm honored. What the fuck ever, bro? You look stupid as hell. I almost feel sorry for you.
Yo!
Yo, Doug, nice hat. Are you cosplaying some kind of cool flamboyant musketeer? I love it. He's cosplaying a fucking loser. You'll see. Hey, cool hat. Stop by my zine table later? Tournament players with cool outfits get a discount. Lame. Who would want free stuff and a heartfelt compliment? Definitely not me. This is Channel 7 News reporting to you live from the Pio Pio tournament. I'm speaking with a finalist who's both skilled and stylish. Any comments, sir? Well, it's like they say, it's not about the size of the hat in the fight, but the size of the fight in the hat. What does that even mean? Fuck you, scrub lords. I'm out. Doug wins the match by default, or rather by default, of your glorious hat.
Thanks, fam.
Thanks, Sylv. That hat is just the confidence boost I needed. Aw, Doug, the confidence was in you, not the hat. Someday you'll be able to summon it all on your own. Does that mean the hat is now open for taking? Sure. Everyone gets a turn. You gain 2 charm for the amazing hat, but you lose 2 smarts. Oh, chat, I'm getting stupid.
Is there a food stand nearby?
I'm getting so stupid. It looks like the main stage is smart. Do that. Sit down and watch a panel about a proposed TTRPG classes. There are a ton of cool options like insurance salesperson, horse with knife shoes, and Steve. Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world-building ideas to counter a Steve's naturally overpowered abilities, giving you 2 smarts. Then you meet up with Doug, Zoe, and Omen to get autographs from a famous anime voice actor.
Oh, how dull.
This is asinine. Obtaining some random motherfucker's signature is not worth waiting in line for an hour and 45 minutes. Oh no, that's not how long we've been here. We're gonna miss the panel if we wanted to see. Shit, you're right. There's only one thing to do. We gotta cut in line. What? But cutting is so mean. It's the only way to get the autograph and see the panel. We have literally no other choice here. I could be persuaded to do something mean, but will this not taint my redemption arc? Well, you were bent on world domination before. Line cutting is less evil than that. Character growth, baby.
Oh, jeez.
What about me? I never did evil stuff before. My character shrinking? Nope. For you, Doug, this is an unexpected but welcome anti-hero moment that makes you a complex and cool. Oh, nice. But Zoe, you're also in the redemption arc program. This is also progressing to a lesser evil for you. You and Zoe lock eyes, recalling her past attempts to destroy all of reality. Yeah, I'd say so. Then line cutting it is. But how will you do it without getting caught? Plant fake memories on a stranger's subconscious that you're old friends to make them think you're saving a place in line for you? Just start a second line. If anyone dares to question your ruse, just laugh and say, of course you didn't know about the VIP line. That's bold, but I think this is a smart one. Ugh, the drink that was helping soothe my throat throughout this stream is empty. Time to go full Inception. You 4 put on VR sets and plunge into the subconscious of the person at the front of the line. I was not expecting the subconscious to resemble a college lecture filled with naked people. I think this is a dream. We gotta break through it to reach the person's subconscious.
Let's go.
But I wouldn't mind hanging out here for a minute. This guy's dream is my dream come true. Suddenly, all the naked people aim machine guns at you. That's not a euphemism. You are about to get shot. Shit! The subconscious is fighting back. If we die in the dream, do we die in real life? No, but we'll be stuck here longer and might miss the panel.
Count your days, fuckers.
Back off, motherfuckers! We have a line to cut. Alright, now that my soothing drink is done, it's throat lozenge time, I think. Oh fuck, how do I open these? Yeah, hang on. I need to get medicated. Oh, got it. Hopefully it works while I'm reading. Okay. You leap into a dope-ass fight scene. Being in a dream helps because you could never do any of these backflips in real life. After a Hollywood-grade action sequence, you break into a core of the subconscious. So, how do we plant the idea that we're friends into their brain? There's no time to strategize. I will beat it into his hippocampus. We are friends. These are friendship punches. You have no choice but to believe me. The dream suddenly ends. You're back in line, catching weird stares for wearing VR headsets and mimicking in an action sequence. Whoa, hey guys. I was wondering when my best friends would get here. I saved you a spot in line. Oh, and Omen, here's the 20 bucks I owe you. Sorry I forgot to pay you back sooner. Not a problem at all, my dear friend. You get the autographs, then you all head to the panel. Con etiquette. How to con the right way. The irony is not lost on you, but you still gain 2 smarts and lose 2 charm.
So, where's the chill zone?
Merch hall? You check out the stands and buy a few comic books. They give you a free tote bag. After that, you buy a couple of prints from an artist. You get another tote bag. Then you buy a cool tote bag, and they give you inside a free tote bag. You gain 2 charm from all these fashionable and free tote bags that you now have. If only you had something to carry them all. You're searching for some place to buy a gently used body pillow. Gross. When you see Omen, Doug, and Nico gathered around a strange camo-patterned booth.
Wow.
Wow, Nico, did you see this poster? It says this anime was almost 500,000 fans worldwide. I can't even count that high. I bet none of them are better fans than me. Fans of... What's this fandom called again? This fandom is called Army. And it's so good, it'll kill every other fandom and take their stuff.
Huh.
I just trust your grand pronouncements. What makes this fandom so powerful? Let me put it this way. Every year, we get more funding than healthcare, education, and public transit combined. Clearly, everyone must love us. It's not like we got such a monopoly on force that the government itself is scared of upsetting us. It's all love. Wow, I love public transit. People leave so much cool stuff behind on their seats. If this is better than that, then I'm in.
You're talking.
And those uniforms. Iconic. I'm already working on my army sonar. My friends, this is obviously a cynical recruitment attempt by a thinly veiled disguised military power. The real question is... do we get our own guns? Oh baby, you'll get so many guns you can even use them instead of clothes. Oh no, as much as you'd love to imagine your friends dressed in full gun corps, you don't want to be up there. You won't be able to smooch any of them if they all die in war. But how will you convince them not to join? Hey friends, the army is lame. All cool people are joining the Space Force. Show your friends how the army stifles creative expression by asking whether you can customize your weapons and uniforms. Yeah. Customize your... what? No. Wait, you mean I can't even buy custom skins? Damn, I knew I shouldn't have spent all that money funding first-person shooters. It creates unrealistic expectations. I mean, you can totally customize your weapons in a way that improve ergonomics or efficiency. Cool, right? Great. I want to hang my collection of waifu charms for my automatic rifle. Would you say that improves ergonomics, or is it more of an efficiency thing? Either? You can't stop my friend from living his truth. Next, you'll tell me I'm not allowed to cosplay a sensitive cat boy who only joined the army to make friends. I can see I'm not getting through to you two, but what about you, malevolent dictator? Surely you understand the importance of matching uniforms.
Tremble before me.
What? Oh, I never planned on joining your army, worm. I only wanted to distract you while I stole all the guns. Now I will be unstoppable. No! My guns! Who could have thought that bringing military weaponry to a convention would have such dire consequences? Everybody run! Thankfully, it turns out Omen has never fired a gun before, and keeps trying to use them like swords instead. Gain +2 creativity, but -2 smarts. That's mean.
Your turn already? Okay.
Go here. No. Oh, wait, lobby. Lobby is cool, and hotel, I think, is creativity. Oh, no, sorry. Lobby is boldness. You're roaming around the lobby when a tiny little dude pulls your shirt and whispers, "Hey, you need water? It's important to stay hydrated." He offers you a bottle. You get so nervous about the social interaction that you temporarily forget how to properly use a bottle. You water yourself like the awkward little flower you are. Thank you. You thank the stranger, who is left confused. Maybe it's not so bad. What if the water was laced? Good thing you didn't manage to drink it like a normal person. You gain 2 boldness for navigating a potentially dangerous situation. You fake a paper cut to have an excuse to hang out with Omen and Doug while they get their con volunteer hours manning the first aid booth. Liam is there too. The monotony of Liam drilling everyone on their first aid knowledge is interrupted by a woman stumbling into the booth, clutching her waist.
Con volunteer.
Don't worry, miss. We're trained volunteers. Can we help? Can you describe your pain? Yeah. I'm experiencing chest pressure, fluid retention, and decreased urine output. I think I'm suffering from acute kidney failure. That's specific.
Godspeed.
You appear to be the biggest expert on your own condition. I give you this scalpel and wish you luck. Just then, a group of guys carry in their friend, who's bleeding everywhere. Ugh, another one. We're busy right now. You'll have to reschedule your injury for a later appointment. But we need help. I bet my bro here $10 that I could use my new arrow of unreasonable sharpness to puncture his kidney at 50 feet. Ugh, totally worth it.
What?
What? Why? You didn't even win the $10. Jesus dog fucking Christ, this is a disaster. A con is not the place to treat multiple serious kidney injuries. You're right, Liam. If only we had more than one spare kidney. What? Why do you have a spare kidney at all? Well, 1 kidney-related injury happening at a con is improbable enough, but 2? That's just unheard of. Anyway, I'll page the on-site surgeon and let them know he has to leave the Shonen Marathon early, but we're gonna have to decide who gets the spare kidney and who doesn't.
I'm out.
I don't want that on my conscience. Still, you make the call. Save your friends from making the hard choice and stab yourself in the kidney? Sharing is caring. Split the spare kidney? No. Have my kidney. You grab the arrows of unreasonable sharpness and stab yourself in the general kidney area. Did you just do that? Did you do that just so you could get the kidney? No way. You've got to talk to a professional about your attention-seeking issues. Wait, no. I thought I was taking out my kidney. Oh, whatever.
Well, I've heard worse.
Come on, Sylv's our friend. I know they'd give us one of their spare kidneys if we were stabbed ourselves. Well, I'd never stab myself in the kidney, so that comparison is flawed by design. Perhaps Sylve stabbed himself to spare us from having to choose which stranger should receive the kidney. Spare you the decision, that is. Were it up to me, I would eat the kidney in front of you all and wash it down with your pathetic tears. If that's the case, then Sylve's definitely an idiot, but they're also a good friend. Can they be both? An idiot and a good friend? I mean, that describes most of the people I hang out with, so sure. Then let's do it. For our good, idiotic friend. The surgeon replaces your kidney. You gain +2 boldness for stabbing yourself, but you lose 2 charm. Yeah, that's fair. Ooh.
Finally, snack time.
I think next time we do this, I do want to romance April, but I also want to see the guest table. Conversations and guests. The first one's fairly simple. If you sit with the same romance option twice in the same run, you'll bond over a conversation. If you sit alone twice, you'll have some you time to sit and reflect on your life and stuff. Like a conversation with yourself. Each playable character has one of these. What about guests? I wanted to tell you there's 3 things you gotta know if you gotta do if you want to get a date with one of them. You have to meet their date requirements by the end of the run. You'll have clues for the requirements are when you first greet the guest. Okay. Second, you gotta have a little fun little date with them to get to know each other. Done by calling them a second time. Okay. Third, remember to choose none of them when you're asked which romance option. Okay. Hi, Doug. Talk about SpookyCon friend group, family, his past. Let's talk about your past, man. Like, school days and all that. Not the best years of my life, for sure.
Sorry.
Oh, we can talk about something else if you prefer. Nah, school wasn't that bad, and it had good things, like April.
Really?
Oh, really? Yeah, April and I go way back. We went to the same high school. I think we probably met when we were around 13 or 14. She was a bit shy back then with the braces and all. We were 2 socially awkward teenagers, but one day we discovered we liked the same nerdy things. Man, those years can be so freaking hard. It's life-saving to find someone who shares the same hobbies and passions as you, you know? I 100% know, Doug. Look at me blushing while he's telling me about his backstory. How cute. Yep, so April and I started hanging out, talking about anime and playing lots of video games. She'd always wipe the floor with me. She's way more competitive than you'd think. Anyway, sorry. I can't read anymore. I'm too busy looking at my husband. Always losing would have been a bit of a bummer if it wasn't for her coming up with the funniest bits and jokes while playing. It's like the best gaming commentary ever. It always cracked me up. I'd be all like, April, the world needs to hear your jokes. Good thing she heard you, right? With her streaming channel and all. Exactly. She followed my advice. And I was her first ever viewer. She'll always have me by her side. Did you know that back then she would always defend me when some meanie picked on me? I like hearing about his past, but it's kind of weird being on a date and all he's talking about is his best female friend. Kinda sus. Ugh, I would totally punch anyone who ever talked to you badly. That's so true, I would. Don't worry, Sylve. It almost never happens nowadays. I guess it's just that teenagers can be mean sometimes.
Thanks, fam.
But still, always hearing you say that warms my heart. Thanks, truly. Aww. You hold Doug's hand and look him in the eyes with support and reassurance. This beautiful man must be protected at all costs. He's just too pure for this world. Oh, we're getting there, we're getting there.
That nap really inspired me.
Alright. Let me grab my notes. Let's do this. Something legal that should be illegal? Telling people Santa isn't real? We did that earlier in the stream, actually. Getting a tattoo of someone else's mom? Just get a tattoo of a skull? Stealing someone's identity. Nothing is left. Wait, stealing someone's identity is illegal. I mean, sure. Alright, hang on. Stealing an identity. And last one. Underrated activities for a third date. Punching cherry trees until they blossom just for you and your date. That's cute. Practice for the test you gotta pass to get your kissing license. Studying contraception. You'll look responsible while also hinting that you want to fuck. Reading chapter 53 from Don Quixote's second album? What? I'm gonna go with punching cherry trees. Hang on, let me write that down. Punching cherry trees.
Is there a food stand nearby?
There we go. Okay, cool. God. Remember when smarts was my highest stat, chat? Does anyone remember that? You go to the main stage to watch a panel on how to make a successful comic. Step 1, good artist copy, great artist steal. Seems easy enough. There's lots of great comics out there to steal from, like Spider-Man. Step 2, write what you know. You know plenty about Spider-Man. The future of your comic looks bright. Step 3, add a shark. Sharks are cool. Oh shit, you don't know all that much about sharks. More research will be needed. Still, maybe there's a Spider Shark comic by Sylve in the future? You gain +2 smarts. You're in the middle of a plot line, huh? Here to explain a small twist. Normally, when choosing an option in an event, you'll gain the stat associated with that option and lose the stat associated with the other option, right? Hope you were paying attention to the other tutorials. Well, this is the last event of each plotline. Wait, the last event of each plotline goes back to our classic stat threshold mechanic from the previous game. Oh, I haven't played the previous game. What does this mean? In these events, each option is tied to a stat. You gotta guess which stat is tied to each option and then check your own stats, okay? Then, if you want to succeed, you must choose the option tied to your highest stat of the two. If you choose right, congratulations, you're one step closer to getting a secret ending. But if you choose wrong, then you'll fail the event and the plotline will come to an end, preventing you from getting its secret ending. No pressure, right? Nothing else to say. Go for it. Oh shit. I should actually really focus now then. Afterward, you get a text from Doug inviting you to the arcade. You're thrilled until you realize it won't be just the two of you.
Hi there.
Yay, Sylve's here. You remember my boomerang friends, right? They've officially accepted me into the boomerang gang. Sup, noob. I'm sure you can boomerang, but can you boomerang? You gotta be at least a level 5 boomerang and to chill with our gang. Sorry to disappoint you, but boomerangs aren't really my thing. Oh. Hey Doug, why the fuck did you invite this square? Let's go, dude. Once Doug's friend sees the awesome power of our boomerang wield, they'll be dying to be as cool as us. Sure. So what game should we play first? I'm a big fan of skee-ball. That doesn't involve boomerangs. If we're not gonna play with our boomerangs, what the hell are we even doing here?
No.
I was actually suggesting we play skee-ball with boomerangs. Good target practice. Oh, hell yeah, I'm going first. They throw their boomerang, completely miss the skee-ball machine, and hit a child in the back of the head. I meant to do that. Not bad, but I bet I could trip the kid across the knee. I bet I could trip the kid across the knees with my return throw. Watch and learn. Wait, let's let our new boomer bro take a shot. Think you can handle it, big guy? Yeah, of course I can handle it. Everybody watch me assault this innocent child. God, these guys suck total ass, but Doug is too blinded by his desire to be cool to see it himself. Hang on, chat. I gotta open some more throat lozenges. Oh, I can't open them. Hang on. Chat, I can smell the eucalyptus before I even open the packaging. This is awesome. Hopefully they actually help, though. That means you have to save him. Prove to Doug that he doesn't need to be in a boomerang gang to be cool. Make him realize the boomerang gang are shitty fake friends. Tell them Doug is moving and needs some help if they're not busy. Put an end to this nonsense by calling the cops. Boomerangs are classified as a deadly weapon. I don't know which one will work. Maybe this one? Okay, charm. It was charm, okay. Say, Doug, you're moving tomorrow, right? Do you think your new friends can help us pack up your stuff?
Huh?
Wait, I'm moving? I had no idea. I really need to get a planner or something. Well, can any of you help? Are you kidding? I can't move heavy boxes. I could injure my throwing arm and have to give up boomeranging for life. Sorry, I can't help either. I got, the big boomerang tournament that day. Yeah, definitely legit. And I've already got plans tomorrow. I'm gonna reorganize my boomerang collection by color. It'll take all day, you see. Oh, well... I guess that's okay. This non-boomerang related conversation is boring. Let's throw our boomerangs at cars in on the bridge. They all leave. Doug stands beside you, looking crestfallen.
Hello.
Oi, Doug, I got Sylv's text about your big move tomorrow. I'd be happy to help you with it. You would? Of course. With my ox-like strength, we should be done in an afternoon. How big is your fridge? I bet I could lift it with one hand. Come on, throw it at me.
I have the perfect cosplay for that.
I can help too. It'll be a good chance to work on my furniture salesman character. I don't suppose you have a wife I could have a torrid affair with? No. I'm afraid not, but I really appreciate the help. Of course, buddy, what are friends for?
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Aw, thank you all so much. You give Doug a big hug and start frantically searching for a new apartment for him behind his back. You definitely didn't think of any of the long-term logistics of this plan, but it worked anyway, so you gained 2 charm.
So, where's the chill zone?
Okay. That's good that that worked out. Merch hole again. Sorry, I'm trying to keep reading at a decent pace while also making sure my throat lozenge is throat lozenging. At the stands, you find a fanzine vendor. You ask her what her zines are about. They're about you, she replies. You open one of her fanzines. It's full of badly cropped pictures of you. You feel like you should be disturbed, but you also feel flattered. You buy a copy. Dang, some of these pics you haven't seen before. You're bowled over by your own charm. Then you get a text from Doug asking you to play a video game with him. You two have gotten closer lately, so it's exciting to spend some one-on-one time together. Whoa! Chat, look at how hot he is. Normally, I'm not one for goo or slime. I think it's like way too sticky. I don't like the textures, but look at him. Hey Sylv, sorry I texted you out of the blue. This was a completely spontaneous decision. Aww. I love a little bit of spontaneity every now and again. I think it's really cute and fun and hi. By the way, the fridge is full of your favorite snacks. I warmed your PJs with the hairdryer so that... Oh, he's so sweet. Make yourself at home. I'm gonna go pick out the game. I can't help but notice that Doug is shaking like a bowl of jelly. More than usual, even. Is everything okay? Yeah, I'm just excited. I've wanted to play these games with you for a while, and I just hope you like them. What games are they? Well, they're multiplayer games that involve cooperation, mutual trust, and semi-nudity. Are they erotic or something? Kinda? but we don't even have to play them. I've got other games if... No, I'm down. Let's play some sexy game. Really? Yay! I wanted you to have options, so I picked a few games. Which one do you want to play? Ooh. Oh my god, we heard about Smash Your Bros before. Yes, Chef, a sexy co-op cooking simulator, or literally Smash Your Bros? Let's do sexy cooking. I hope I don't have to censor anything. Okay, cool. This game is kinda high intensity, but I'm sure it'll be fun. Why not both? I really hope we can do both. 15 minutes later. The cream, Sylv! The pies need more cream! I'm as fast as I can!
No!
No, our customers are leaving! We're gonna get a low score. Oh, this is, what is it called? I played it with my family on Easter. Cooking... The multiplayer cooking game. What is it called again? It's literally that game. Focus, Doug. If we get performance anxiety now, we haven't even reached the climax of Rush Hour. I know, maybe I'm not as good as a chef as I thought. I should just turn in my checkered apron and thong. Overcooked. That's it. Yeah. Overcooked. Yeah. It's like sexy overcooked. Don't say that. You're a necessary part of this sexy bakery. You really think so? Yes. Maybe you'd make a better top? What do you mean? How about you go to the top floor and churn the cream, and I'll go to the bottom floor and make the pies? Really? You'd let me cream? Doug, it would be an honor to let you cream my pies. So I had to say it with a straight face, but I'm sorry. That's brilliant. Hang on, I got a cough now. Okay. You and Doug managed to turn a very sexy profit at your virtual bakery. You spent it all on 2 creativity and -2 boldness.
My turn already? Okay.
All right. You know, that was pretty nice. That was pretty nice. Don't be T-spitting at me. Look at that man and tell me that it wouldn't be an honor to let him cream your pies. You're walking around the lobby when you suddenly hear, look, it's Sylv. You turn around. Nobody's looking at you. They're looking at somebody else. Somebody who's cosplaying as you. Okay, like, as a streamer, that is totally a real thing that could happen. How freaky would that be? How freaky would that fucking be? Anyway. When did you get famous? Are you part of a beloved video game franchise? And more importantly, did that guy steal your clothes? There's too many questions in your head right now. Here, you'll need 2 boldness to go on with your life without asking them. Later, you're finally spending some one-on-one time with Doug in the merch hall, and it's going great. Except for one thing. Everything's so friend-shaped. You've got no idea if this is a date or not.
Hey!
Hey Sylv, check out this giant slushie. I got us 2 straws so we can drink it together. Like, that's pretty date-like, right? And I also got a 3rd straw because this guy was behind me in the queue and I didn't want him to feel left out, so I said he could join us. Hi. Not date, like, that reminds me of one of the first, like, not dates that the boyfriend tried to take me on before we got together back in 2019. He asked me if I wanted to go to karaoke with him, and I got super excited, and I was like, oh, hell yeah, let's do it. And then I messaged, like, my immediate next message was, I'll invite so-and-so, and so-and-so, and so-and-so, and we'll have, like, a great group outing together. And he's just like, yes. So, I don't know, that gives me that energy. Later, the crowds in the merch hall are getting busy, and you nearly trip. Doug turns to offer his arm.
Huh.
Are you okay? Do you want to hold on so we don't get separated? Date-like. But then someone from the crowd speaks up. I'm worried about getting lost in the crowd too. And me, plus my foam tail keeps getting crushed. That's okay, you can take Sylv's other arm and we'll form a chain to get through the crowd safely. It's sweet that Doug is nice to everyone, but a sweaty stranger hanging off your arm doesn't help you figure out how he feels about you specifically. You know he likes you, but Doug likes everyone. You need to know if he likes you. There's gotta be a saucy con activity that you can do together that will let you find out how he really feels. Ask him to choose a darkie? Ugh. Ask him to skinny dip in the con ball pit. Oh no, those are both awful. Those are both awful.
Heck yeah!
You wanna go darkie shopping with me? I'd love to. At the darkie stand, you soon discover Doug is something of an expert and has plenty of advice. It's really important to think about the personality of the darkie. Like, are you looking for a shy, playful, seductive, defiant? You're sharing your bed with this pillow, so you want to get it right.
Huh.
It's also important to consider dimensions. I'm a big guy, so I usually go for the XL, but some might find that a bit too much to handle. Yes, please. I can handle big. Please. Oh, and another tip is to always try before you buy. Darkie stands usually have a testing bed in the back. You want to pick some for us to take the back there? You do. You take a small selection on the there. You take a small selection to the testing bed and lay within your sexiest pose and ask Doug what he thinks. Just find a crunchy silv darkie? That would be gross, dude. Maybe try move your arm over a bit more? Let the pillow support your weight. Actually, do you mind if I... Doug slides into the bed next to you and gently guides you in position around your darkie. Bring your knee up. Getting close. That's it. Are you ready to try by yourself? I don't know. Think you could keep guiding me a little longer? You only realized you'd both fallen asleep. Oh my god, we were spooning with the darkie? Oh, that's cute.
Somewhere with
Sorry, I was just, I love that man, chat. Although unfortunately, I'm now stupid. In the middle of the community zone, you see a bench of top-hatted gentlemen, a vintage car, a dog, and a boot. Ooh, it's Love Monopoly! This goes against your values, and yet the moment you start making money, you gratify you gentrify the fuck out of a street by building many hotels. You make sure everyone who dares to set foot on your turf becomes miserable. A father of 3 begs you to lower the rent. Get good, you yell. No, what have you become? You burn your Monopoly money and leave, but deep down, you have to admit, you got fun. Then you look over and see Liam, Omen, Doug, and Nico chatting in front of a scoreboard. Thoughts? In your con? You better check out this anomaly.
Oh, hi there.
Hey Sylv, you want to play imaginary ball with us? You basically sit together and imagine you're playing a ball game. It's fun. Probably. Ready to play? Let's have me against all of you. You've made a critical strategic error, vampire. 1 versus 4 is a completely unfair distribution. You're right. It's completely unfair. For you 4. It is on. You and your friends sit down, close your eyes, and start imagining as hard as you can. You imagine yourself on the bench. You don't want to be left out, but you don't want to play sports either, even if they're imaginary. Do any of you see the ball?
Are we winning?
No, just the insides of my eye sockets. Are we winning?
I've just scored a
I've-
point.
Okay. What? How? Forfeit your point to me or forfeit your life.
Yes.
Yes, I score again. You think maybe Liam's full of it, but then a referee shows up and awards Liam 2 imaginary points. Wow, nice. I wish I were half the athlete you were, Liam. Liam somehow stomps everyone's ass at imaginary ball. A crowd has formed to cheer him on. He's up 20-0, which to say, he keeps repeating, "Ha, I score again," with his eyes closed. Ow! Sorry, gang. I gotta hit the bench. I think I twisted my imaginary ankle. Hang on, I got a cough. Alright, I'm back. Fine. Be gone from me. Still, get in there and win some points, or I'll twist both of your imaginary ankles. Shit. You don't have imaginary health insurance. You better beat Liam in this game, but how? Anime Mastermind plot twist. Reveal that you imagine that 1 week before your team paid millions of imaginary dollars to hire Liam, so all his points have been for your team. Throw Liam off by asking why he isn't wearing imaginary pants in the imaginary match.
Holy moly!
Liam, put some pants on! There are children in here, and they have very active imaginations. I'm obviously wearing imaginary pants. You can see them right there in your minds. I beg to differ. In my mind, your imaginary undergarments are on full display, and you have clearly skipped imaginary leg day. For shame.
Stop it.
Yeah, Omen, stop it. You shouldn't shame Liam just because he doesn't hit the imaginary gym as often as we do. It doesn't make him any less imaginary valid. I'm sorry, Liam. As much as I want to, I can't picture you wearing pants anymore. Can you remind us what your pants look like? Liam spends the next 5 minutes describing every detail of his imaginary pants. Now's your chance. Look, everyone, Doug scored a point. I did? The ref says he did, so he did. And just before the match comes to an end. The final score is Team Liam, 20 points. Team Omen and Henchman, 1 point.
That was clever indeed.
I almost got killed by a sandwich? That sounds horrifying. What did the sandwich do to you? Ah, we may have been defeated, but thanks to you, my gelatinous friend, we escaped total crushing humiliation, which is better than nothing. Oh, Doug, you did it.
I'm good at sports.
I can't believe it, I'm good at sports. While your friends celebrate, Liam puts his hand on your shoulder.
You've earned my respect.
You got me in the end, Sylv. I respect that. I rarely see a team score even 1 point against me. Even if I always play without pants on. Did he just wink at you, or did you imagine it? You're not imagining the +2 fun, or at least... or the -2 smarts. I'm getting real stupid, chat. Who will be your love? Doug will be my love.
Wow.
Easiest choice of my life. Well, it's comic time. Hang on. Bit of my throat lozenge just got stuck between my teeth, even though I didn't bite it. I'm good at sports, no one in this chat said ever. Yeah, I would believe that. Okay. Cover the overall plot and one finished full page. Do you remember how you solved each one of your exercises? Yes, I do. I wrote it down. Give me 1 second. Right here. Which is a pedantic way of saying now is when we'll see how the options you chose will affect the comic you're about to see. Sue me for wanting to imbue poetry in our day-to-day. I may see you later, Liam. For now, I want to take a peek at this comic. The art gang gathers around and puts all the pieces of the greatest masterpiece together. I just got an email from... someone. I don't know. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Everyone wants to kiss me on the mouth. Oh, that is so cool. Alright, this is our comic. Everyone Wants to Kiss Me on the Mouth is set to be the next harem sensation. Jacqueline is a humble country girl who moved to the big city in search of revenge. Little does she know that what she'll find is love. Due to fate and the precarious state of the economy, she'll end up sharing an apartment with several smoking hot roommates. Oh wow, some of them are pretty cute. The roommates all have one thing in common. None of them can resist Jacqueline's inexplicable ability to transform into a tiger. Oh yeah, that's right. Jacqueline can transform into a tiger. There's a buff, ever-horny Morty, quiet, handsome Mamimi, seductive, breathtaking Milo, and many more. As if that wasn't enough, Jacqueline will also struggle to get used to the urban life's most puzzling aspect, the fact that the streets somehow have smarts. Ah, poor Jacqueline. So many changes and so many suitors, but she can't decide who to reciprocate for one big reason: an ancient curse. Only one thing is clear: there will be lots of kissing on the mouth. Ooh. Alright, hang on, let's catch up with chat before we read this. I was watching a video while eating lunch. Funny moment happened and my sandwich got inhaled. I had to actually spit out my sandwich in order to not choke. Oh my god, that sounds intense. I'm glad you didn't die though. Alright. Milo, you're back! I thought that you were still mad at me after I stole your identity as a prank. Jack, I could never be mad at you. Actually, there's something I've always wanted to tell you. Milo, you bastard! I heard you from the shower. We swore none of us would kiss Jacqueline on the mouth until the cherry trees blossomed. Well, I realized Jacqueline should have some say in that. And also, fuck you. Hey guys, what's happening out here? Oh, I love it. I need to know which one she kisses on the mouth first. You finally gather your courage and ask your favorite green goober to go to the con after party with you.
Not complaining, but
Really? I mean, I'm flattered, but I'm surprised you'd want to go to the party with a dork like me. Don't you get it, Doug? I like you because you're a dork. You do? Of course. You don't need to be some hotshot boomerang guy to get people's attention. People love you because you're, well, you.
aw.
Thank you, Sylv. I really needed to hear that. And so the two of you went to the after party. Doug had a blast. It brought you enormous joy to see him come out of his shell.
No.
Yo!
Let's get hot.
Yo! What's with the jazz music and the sexy slime man on my screen? It brought you even more joy when you two went back to the hotel and he came out of his clothes. Okay. Turns out Doug's just as appealing on the outside as he is on the inside. He's truly the total undorkable package. Does that mean we had sex? That was a secret ending? What? The secret ending was I took him to the convention after party and we had sex? Great. Before we knew it, the con had ended. And here I thought he just got love for being lime flavored. I don't know what flavor he would be, actually. You got the bow chicka wow wow ending. I know, I heard it. It was loud. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place. Entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made, not of growing apart, but of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But each of us went our own way. We realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that, a truth that to this day we hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we belong, that no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. And it reminds us that even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
We will be forever like this.
Aww.
Always feeling free. You
I wonder if I'll get copyright struck for this song. I hope not. I need time to like let my throat lozenge settle so I can actually rest. Sorry. Oh god. Alright, there's so many characters we hadn't seen yet. Am I able to skip this? I am. I want to see if we can get one of the other characters. Ooh, we got a new plotline. We now call Sawyer. Ooh, a new outfit for Doug. Okay. New comic genres. New blind box figurine. Okay, okay, okay. Failure? Okay, so here's our first secret ending. Sexy boy Doug. Okay. Can I put them in their new outfits here? Oh, look at him! He's so cute! I like this one. For no particular reason. Alright. I want to try and do a really, really short game. Because I want to try and get one of those, like, secret characters that they were mentioning. Try and get through it. Skip. We'll do the same thing again.
Here we go, I guess.
I'm gonna skip through as much as I can. Alright, call me a cult for the lols. PhD in ship dynamics and dad joke t-shirts. Top 3 favorite Pokemans? This one, and this one. We've seen this. That one's romance. This one's superhero, I think. This one's action, I think. And I don't know what this one would be. Sci-fi, probably.
Let's go somewhere with chairs.
Alright. I'm gonna try and get one of the secret characters, but I don't know what to do to get any of them. So I'm just gonna build some stats. Meet up for the fans of Liam Prom. Okay. Fans of Zoe. Hang on. My throat's really fighting me now. Is that the Doug? Yes, it is. Bantabotta reported from the Liam Prom Discord that one time. That was really cool. Oh yeah, that's right. He's a moderator for Zoe.
Huh?
You need to do it and don't go check on your 2 other friends who seem to be discussing the logistics of the meeting. I'm gonna skip through a lot of this just because I think I need to be at the table. I don't know where the table stuff is. I don't remember what symbol it is. Actually, you know what? We might actually just wrap up because my throat's really sore. I also just realized that my subtitle is The Maniac. Sorry, I'm dying. Now that I don't have a hot drink, it's like really, really fighting me. So we might wrap up a little early tonight just so I can have a bit of rest. Thanks everybody for vibing and hanging out with me. I had a nice time. I hope you did too. I gotta figure out what game we're playing for tomorrow's stream. Not tomorrow's stream, Wednesday's stream. It's our last stream before Tomodachi Life comes out, so that'll be nice. But yeah, I'm gonna rest my throat. I'm gonna finish the lozenges that I have and get some sleep. Good night, everybody. Stay warm, stay cozy, stay toasty. If you sneeze during the stream at any point, bless you. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye, everyone.